Hello, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Cincinnati Bengals full season franchise. We have taken over the Bengals, restarted everything. It's a brand new season, and it's also the same season that just finished, basically. Now, the Bengals have a very interesting roster, very top heavy. One of the best quarterbacks in the league, the best receiver, if not the best player in Madden with this roster, 99 over Jamar Chase. He is the top guy on that 99 overall list. Also, a bunch of young guys like Mr. Stewart, rookie edge rusher. We're going to try to develop him. We also have Fairchild out of Georgia. He's an interior offensive lineman, going to try to help these guys just to develop. We are a development wizard because this team has talent, and we have so much talent that we really don't need to have an offensive guru or anything like that. Chase Brown, just 25 years of age, normal development. He is just 2 years older than the rookie we drafted, Taj Brooks, out of Texas Tech. Texas Tech all-time leading rusher. Hill, also a very solid piece at corner. Now, we have two corners that are 80+ overall, two receivers that are 80+ overall. Obviously, our quarterback is an absolute stud, and our kicker. Besides that, there's not too many 80+ overall guys on the roster. Matter of fact, we only have more than the Saints, Raiders, and Titans, and those teams are not very good. And with the team that made it to the Super Bowl really not that long ago, made it to the AFC Championship game not that long ago, you would think they would probably have a better roster. But again, they're young and we're hoping to develop. Now, I have not played one of the newer Maddens in a while, but hopefully it's like riding a bike because I play a lot of old school Maddens and we do pretty fine over there. So we're going to see how things work out here. We're already up by 7. The kick is up. The kick is good, but there's a penalty. Roughing the kicker on us. So the Browns going to take away the penalty, or take away the points, accept the penalty, and they're going to put up 7. Deshaun Watson, he is healthy. I took away all pre-existing injuries, so even the Niners should be stacked, and that's my favorite team. So they're going to be stacked this year. We're going to see how things work out for them with no pre-existing injuries. This is the latest updated roster from the last week of the regular season. So Burrow, he had time in the pocket. Nobody got open. He tucks it, and he runs it for a first down. 2nd down and 7. We pick up a little 5-yard gain as we find Yoshivas, my boy Yoshi, makes the catch there. Quick pass to Jamar Chase, and that's a first down. So we should have no problem moving the football on this Browns team. Again, outside of Myles Garrett, not too many people to be afraid of, and there goes Myles Garrett right on cue. So 3rd down and 11. Chase Brown is in the backfield. We fake it to him. We throw it to the back of the end zone. Jamar Chase gets both feet in bounds, and the LSU Tigers connect on a touchdown pass that puts us back up by 7. So the Browns take back over. They fake it to the rookie out of Ohio State, Judkins. They throw it up top to their tight end, Njoku, and that's going to result in a first down. 2nd down and 3. They hand it to the rookie. There's just a bowling ball out there. But our rookie out of South Carolina, starting inside linebacker Demetrius Knight, gets to stop there. Then they throw it downfield. They connect the dots. So it's 1st down and 10. And there goes Chris Jenkins Jr. with the sack. His first of the game, first of the season. 3rd down and 6. Watson has it. Breaks a tackle. Turns upfield. It takes 3 to bring him down. But we do just that. And they got to settle for 3 yet again, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first half of play. Cleveland keeping it close. I was hoping that we could blow this team out, but it's a 14-10 ball game. Now it's a 7-10 ball game as we head to the 4th quarter, and number 10 gets shot out of a cannon and picks up a first down. 1st down and 10. Watson looking, throwing it. That pass caught by Tillman. And Tillman gives them a fresh set of downs. So it's 1st down and 10 from the 10. I think they can get a first down without a touchdown, but they're going backwards. Hendrickson with the sack. Now, I am worried about his health throughout the whole season. That wear and tear is crazy, especially on him. If he does not want to re-sign with us, maybe we look to trade him depending on how the season is going. Anyways, we do surrender 3 points there. We're going to run the ball with Chris Brown. This ain't a music video. With Chase Brown, and that's going to result in a gain of 6. Then we try to give it to him again, and he picks up just 1 yard. So the Browns got us backed up. 3rd down and 3. Burrow, under some pressure, throws it to Higgins, who makes the catch, and that's going to be a chain mover. 3rd down and 9, though. Pressure is on. We throw it underneath. Probably should have took a shot deep downfield. We wouldn't have gotten the first down anyways, because he probably would have got tackled even if he makes that catch. So now Cleveland has a chance not only to take the lead, but leave us very little time on the clock. They might win this thing. Watson throws it, has a man wide open. It's caught. Move those chains for the Browns as Watson finds Tillman again. They're at the 22-yard line. They give the ball to the rookie running back, Judkins, and we are there for the stop. Sets up 3rd down and 6 from the 18. Watson looking for a place to escape, and he goes nowhere. It's Stewart, and he gets his first career sack. 4th and 10. 4-man rush by the Cincinnati Bengals. Tillman's in the end zone, and he makes the catch. Watson had just enough time. He threw it up there, and the ball is caught. He got over Turner, and the Browns have a 3-point lead. So we're going to go underneath. Yoshevich makes the catch right there, and that will result in a 1st down. 2nd down and 10 from the 39. On the wheel route, we put Jamar Chase on the island, and he conquered that island, and we have it inside the 25. Looking downfield, we throw it up top. We allow Higgins to make a play, and make a play he does. And the Cincinnati Bengals, in about 4 plays, drive down the field and score a touchdown. That's what this offense can do. When we're percolating, I mean, we could do some damage. Last chance to dance for the Browns. That pass incomplete. And ladies and gentlemen, the Cincinnati Bengals find themselves at 1-0 to start the new season. So we got some upgrades. Demetrius Knight Jr. out of South Carolina. I believe he was hidden development when we started this. I'm going to try my best to get him up to star. If we can work him up to superstar, I mean, that would just be lovely. But hidden development is for him. We have a young guy out of Georgia, his 2nd year, Mims, 75 overall already. I think we can get this O-line to 80 overall across the board. We're going to try to do that moving forward. Now, for my in-season progressions or practices, it will be half pads, maybe 1 or 2 full pads. I will customize it, if a guy like Trey Hendrickson needs a rest. I would definitely rest him. Like, he basically is our pass rush as of right now. Although we did get after the quarterback with Chris Jenkins Jr. and, of course, with Shamar Stewart. So we're down by 3 in the 2nd quarter versus the Jaguars. We're pinned inside our own 5, but Chase Brown doesn't care. Chase Brown is off to the races, turns on the Jets, and he's like, chase me if you can. Chase Brown is going to take that thing to the crib, and they're not going to catch him because he's in the end zone. And by the time he gets there, the play is over. So a touchdown, 96-yard run by Chase Brown. And, Lawrence, you got to figure something out. He's like, I can run too. He's going to keep this thing on the ground, and he's going to pick up a 1st down right there. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Lawrence has it. Lawrence chucks it deep to Thomas. And these LSU receivers are pretty darn good. 4 catches for him, 51 total yards so far. 1st and 10, they go to Long, and Long takes across the goal line. Touchdown Jacksonville, and just like that, the Jags are back up by 3. Get the ball to Chase Brown one more time on 3rd and 1. He picks up the 1st down easily, and we're back in plus territory. But now it's 2nd down and 13, back on our side of the 50, and we throw a pick. I believe that's Jones with the INT, and the Jacksonville defense forces a mistake, and they have the lead, and they have the football. Trevor Lawrence looking at a 2nd down and 5, out of the gun, throws it up top to Thomas again, brought down by Stone. 1st down, and now it's 3rd and 1 from the 17, and give me that Yahoo Zay. I said, give me that Yahoo, give me that user interception, and we got this thing going back the other way. So I do user the safeties and nickelbacks. I feel like that's the best way to do things, in my opinion, as we find Jamar Chase, because we use it a quarterback on offense, the most important position in all the sports. And if we make a bad read, doesn't matter how good our quarterback is, we make a bad read. So I use it as safety for big plays, and sometimes we make a big boo-boo. There is Josh Hines Allen getting to the quarterback. He's going to bring our drive to an end, and that is going to make it a 10-10 ball game. Now it's 17-17. I could use it a linebacker. I just feel like it's too easy to read things at the linebacker position and not too much of a risk if you mess things up. Anyways, give me that Yahoo Zay Her one more time. Another user. We got this thing going back the other way. Lawrence tried to get the ball to Hunter, but we stepped in front of that thing yet again. So 2 users in this game, or this week 2 matchup versus Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. We're going to drop this one off to Higgins. He will pick up the first down just barely. And now it's going to be first down and 10 from the 21, 8:31 to go here in the 4th. And we find Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati, and the Bengals find themselves on top yet again. Now what can our defense do? Trevor Lawrence, you're down by 7. It's 3rd down and 3, and we get a sack. The ball is loose, and they pick up the ball right there, and that's where the play will be marked dead. So 4th down and 21. The sack was by Stewart, our rookie, and then Trevor Lawrence is like, yeah, with no pass rush, I'm going to have all day to throw these dots, and that's what he does on that play. He's not done. Going up to Strange, and I guess stranger things have happened as he takes this one all the way down inside the 10. Trevor Lawrence, you are ridiculous. 3rd and goal. That pass is caught by Myers. Again, updated roster. Myers from the Raiders. A healthy Travis Hunter. This Jag squad could be crazy good when it comes to the passing game. But we're going to find Yoshi. He's going to take that thing all the way up to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Burrow going to drop this one off. Might have got away with one, but when you got Jamar Chase, you could get away with a lot. 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 12 seconds on the clock. We're going to throw it underneath, put our football right in the middle of the hashes as best we can. 2 seconds on the clock. We call a timeout. We send number 2 out there, McPherson, who is one of our 80 overall players, and it's a kicker, and we miss it. Not saying that's his fault, but again, the Bengals roster is just kind of a funky one, if you ask me. One of the better rosters in some positions, and then not so good in mostly every other position. 2nd down and 9 now, overtime action. They're going to find Travis Etienne, a great tackle there by Stone, and it's going to be 3rd down and 13 from the 35. What's his name? Trevor Lawrence. He's going to find his man Thomas, but the hit is going to knock that thing loose. So Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars can't get the job done. Can Joe Burrow get the job done? He's going to find Higgins there, and that's going to result in a 1st down. Was it Higgins and Lawrence teammates at one point in college? That pass caught by Gesicki, and the former Dolphin is going to give us a 1st down from the 43-yard line. I'm going to run the ball with Brown and Chase. Brown is going to take us across that 1st down marker. We're not done yet. I know they're going to ice me, so I'm trying to get this football as close as I can. We're going to find Higgins again, and Higgins racing upfield, bounced out of bounds at the 6. We're going to set up for a field goal right here. The kick is up. The kick is good. Who dey? We dey gonna beat the Jags. I know that's not how it goes, but I figure I'll say it. It was roughing the kicker. It doesn't matter. Game is over. 27-24 is the final here in week number 2. Yoshi Voss, he is getting an upgrade, 73 overall. This receiving core can be quite crazy as well. Gesicki, a pretty good tight end. I want to say he's around 27, 28 years of age. Don't know how much more development he's going to do, but at 77, he's a solid tight end. B.J. Hill, he's going to be out for the next month, maybe month and a half. Some guys want to start the negotiation process. Hendrickson is one of those guys. Cam Taylor-Britt, he's looking for a new contract, 82 overall cornerback. Hill at 78 overall at corner. Stone, who I've been using, got a pick with him. He's looking for a new contract. Then you got linebackers and more corners and some backup quarterbacks. Joe Flacco was on this team. He will not begin a new contract unless we're desperate for a backup quarterback. Well, when it comes to Hendrickson, I will offer him. He likes the deal, but he's not quite sure if this is the right fit. So I was looking for a trade partner, and I thought this trade made sense just straight up. We could throw in some picks. Don't really want to do that. For Tunzel, I could throw him on the left side, kick Brown to the right side to be our right tackle. So that trade is not going to work out, although it was green bar almost all the way full. Washington's like, nah, we're not doing that trade. Now, if we're winning, I want to keep Hendrickson because he could help us in the postseason, obviously. If we start losing, though, I might look for a trade partner, probably just for some draft picks, and see what we can do to help rebuild this Bengals team. That pass is caught. We got Yoshi on Hunter Smith. I love me some Smith, or Harrison Smith, excuse me, not Hunter Smith, but Harrison Smith, but not guarding Yoshi in the slot. That's a mismatch in our favor. That pass going to be caught, and that is going to result in a 1st down. Move those chains. From the 1-yard line, we get the ball to Chase Brown, and Chase Brown, all he does is score touchdowns. Had to say that versus the Vikings because I heard it was Chris Carter that all he does is catch touchdowns. But no, it's Mr. Chase Brown. And there goes Knight saying good night to your run game. 3rd down and 11. JJ chucking it deep, and that pass will be broken up by Turner. So we're hoping that this Bengals secondary can turn into a no-fly zone. First down and 10. Chase Brown right up the gut. And Chase Brown crosses midfield and has a first down at the 24-yard line now. We're going to throw this one underneath. Gesicki, he gets busy. And Gesicki all the way down to the 7-yard line. Too many weapons. And I don't know if the Vikings have the secondary to keep up with all of them. We're going to run this one right up the gut. Samaj Pirine. And, of course, Vikings fans, y'all know about Oklahoma running backs. And Pirine going to take that thing north and south, crosses the goal line, and we increase our lead even more. So 14-3 is the score with 1:53 on the clock from the 25. There goes a good pass by JJ. And he's going to string that thing right through the secondary for a first down. Second down and 5. Look at that sidearm delivery. And it's going to be caught by Hutchinson. First and 10. JJ throwing it, looking for Justin Jefferson, and that pass falls incomplete. Battle gonna get there right at the same time as the football. Second down and 10. Is this a double pass? It is. And they got Aaron Jones wide open, little screen pass back to him, and he gets a good block, and he's gonna take it to the crib. That is an amazing play call. They got everybody on Cincy going one way. There was only a handful of guys back the other way with a couple of blockers. That's all Minnesota needed. That's all Aaron Jones needed. And the Vikings have cut the lead down to 4. Under a minute to go here. Burrow looking downfield, going to find Gesicki. He gets pummeled. He does pick up a nice gain, though. So 2 yards away from a first down, third down. We throw it back to Gesicki. The Vikings were waiting to hit him again, and this time he does not make the catch. So 34 seconds on the clock for JJ. Throws a strike. Justin Jefferson was surrounded by 3 Bengals. It did not matter. Second down and 2. Looking downfield, he's going to find the LSU Tiger again. And that's going to result in the first down up to the 27-yard line. So Minnesota with a chance to score before the half is up. JJ, just don't turn the ball over. You're a Vikings fan. If you're a Bengals fan, please turn that ball over. He gets down. They burn their last timeout. They're going to settle for 3 here. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Vikings, they are going to make it a 1-point lead going into halftime. Now it's 22-19. And give me another Yahoo. They hurt. I said, give me that Yahoo. Give me that user interception. And we got this thing going back the other way. Jordan Battle, that's pick number 2. Back-to-back weeks with a pick for him. 2 picks this season so far. Chase Brown weaving through traffic. And then he coughs it up. Murphy is there. Is it Murphy or Murray? It's one of those. And he picks it up. And that's going to result in another turnover. Our first of the fourth quarter. And it is Murphy. And my goodness gracious, the Vikings have some good field position, only down by 3 from the 34-yard line. They're going to run this run right up the gut. And Demetrius Knight Jr. with the stop there. JJ throwing it left side. That pass caught by Jefferson. I'm happy we've been able to contain the passing game. This 189 yards passing for JJ. And Demetrius Knight Jr. gets in there for the sack. This guy could be very, very good. Third down and 4. Looking downfield under some pressure, Chris Jenkins Jr. with the sack. The juniors are grown men tonight. The kick is up. The kick is going to be good. 22-22 is the score. First down and 10. Burrow has it. Burrow launching it. That pass caught by Jamar Chase. He gets brought down after he picks up a first down. From the 47, third down and 9. Gesicki coming through. When we need him to, in a major way does he come through, and that's a first down. Can we connect the dots here? Yes, we can. Higgins on second down and 8 catches the football and gives us another first down. Third down and 2 from the 13. Gonna find Chase, breaks 1 tackle from Smith. Then he works his way into the end zone, and the Cincinnati Bengals are back on top in this one. So the Vikings up to the 46-yard line. They fake the run. Looking downfield, and there goes Hendrickson. Again, if he doesn't want to resign, that's fine. We want you to be healthy all season long because back-to-back sacks by this defense, back-to-back sacks by Hendrickson. He could do stuff like that when healthy. So if he's healthy, we might have enough to make a decent playoff run. And with the offense that we have, we just need a few sacks per game, and we might be A-okay. Anyways, on the plus side of the 50, we're going to run the ball with Brown. And Brown, does he pick up a first down? He got close to the mark, and I believe he did. But now it's third down and 4 from the 22-yard line. We got number 34 in the backfield, and they're going to shut it down. But they have no more timeouts. So we're going to kick this field goal. and leave them very little time to work with in this Week 3 matchup. Minnesota looking for a prayer, and they're going to get sacked. And that's our 5th sack of the ball game. Stewart got in there. 2nd down and 17. 1 second. No more time on the clock. JJ going to heave it as far as his arm can go. And it's going to fall incomplete. And the Cincinnati Bengals move on to 3-0. 32-22 is the final there. T. Higgins, before the season is up, he should be a 90 overall receiver. He could be in the slot. He could be outside. Doesn't matter. Stewart, our rookie edge rusher, he might mess around and be 80 overall before the season up. He has hidden development. I'm excited to see how his season, how his career plays out. Jenkins looking good. Fairchild also looking good. A lower overall in that low 70 range, but I think that he will blossom into a star. He's from Georgia. Mims from Georgia. Those two guys on the O-line should propel us into being a having a very good offensive line. So now we're in Denver, taking on the Denver Broncos. They're 1-2. Obviously, we're 3-0. And I love me some Jamar Chase, but if number 2 is on him, I'm not throwing him the football, okay? It's not because I don't think that Jamar could beat Surtain. It's just in this game, I'm not testing it, okay? No, we're trying to win these games. We ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. Up the gut goes Dobbins, and Dobbins meet Trey Hendrickson and company. Stewart also got up in there. 2nd down and 13 for Bo Nix. They're down by 1. He throws a strike to Mims. And just like that, the Broncos have taken the lead. So Marvin Mims gets this one in the end zone, and we find ourselves down by 6. 2nd down and 10, Joe Burrow with plenty of time until he doesn't. We had our running back on their edge rusher Cooper, and he gets the job done. So 3rd down and 18, Burrow's going to tuck it and run it. Just get out of bounds. He's not going to pick it up, and Cooper lays the lumber. If he breaks that tackle, he might have picked it up. But you know what I mean. Get down, protect yourself. That pass, is it caught? I believe it is. And now Hill, he's feeling the effects of wear and tear. 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line, and Hendrickson is all over that play. 3rd down and 15. We got a decent pass rush, but it was a screenplay. But Knight was able, and that's a little suspect right there, but that's okay. Knight was able to fight off a blocker and then make the play. He was the only defender out there. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's a touchdown for the Broncos. Instead, we only surrender 3. We're going to find Jamar Chase. Has Moss on him. I like that matchup a lot better than taking on Surtain. 1st down and 10. Burrow looking. Burrow has a man open. Who is it? It's Mr. Jamar Chase. Another 1st down, and now we're back in Broncos territory. From the 37-yard line, Burrow throwing it. It was zone coverage. So I would throw it to the other side when it's zone coverage and Surtain's not in, man coverage. I like that matchup a lot better. Anyway, 2nd down and 9, looking downfield, caught by Chase. Hufunga giving Chase, not going to catch him. And Jamar Chase is going to give us a 1st down. Now it's 2nd down and goal from the 2. Going back to Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a luxury it is to have a 99 overall weapon at wide receiver. It really is. So we're down by 2. They got the football back. Under 40 seconds to go. And they're going to find their number 1 receiver working up that sideline for a 1st down. Bo Nix launching it left side. That pass is a caught. It is. And just like that, they're in field goal range. The kick is up, and we get the block. Hendrickson scoops it up. He gets caught from behind very quickly, though. I was hoping to take it to the crib, but that's how the first half will end. So 14-16 is the score. The Broncos are doing their thing. The Baltimore Ravens, just wanted to show you this. They're 3-0, so we're trying to keep pace with them. And they go to Kansas City and get the job done versus the Chiefs, who are just 1-3. So again, we're trying to keep pace with those Baltimore Ravens. So 16-14 is the score here. And guess who we test? Surtain. I said I wasn't going to do it. And I'm going to be real with you. I didn't realize he was on that side. And yeah, we paid for it. PS2 gets the sack right there. Anyways, if you like PS2 Maddens, I play a bunch of them on my other channel. For real. Anyways, they're going to run the ball, and they're going to pick up a gain of around 5. So 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Bo Nix launching it, and it's caught. They're going to find the tight end Ingram, and that's going to result in a 1st down. So we had them backed up at the goal line, and now they look like they might be destined to score as they get the ball to Dobbins, who's weaving through traffic, and he gets a new bill of health because everybody's healthy in this version. Now, I do have injuries on, obviously, as Knight is going to be hurting some people's feelings the way he plays football. 2nd down and 12, looking downfield, going to throw this one. Ingram gets loose again. Close to the first down marker with a pickup of 11. 5 catches, 102 yards for him. Bo Nix on the QB sneak. Watch out for those ankles. 3rd down and 11. Nix under pressure. Nix going down. Jenkins with the sack. He has been, I think a surprise player. Like, he has been very, very good, exceeded my expectations for real. So we're down by 5. We're going to throw that one underneath, caught by Chase, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 5. We're going to throw it downfield, caught by Yusavash, and that's going to result in a gain of around 15 in the first down, I want to say. Burrow looking downfield. Chase, yeah, that's barbecue chicken. How dare you put a linebacker on him? You can't do those things. That's Jamar Chase out there. I pity the fool. We will move him around. We will keep him away from the other team's best corner, but I was not expecting to see a linebacker on him at all in this game. Anyways, we're up by 1, going to go for 2. Burrow looking over the middle. It's caught by Mr. Chase again, 22-19. Back-to-back games where we scored 22. Back-to-back games where in the 4th quarter at one point or another, it has been 22-19. I think that would be like one of those trivia things that you never thought of, but ESPN will tell you about for the first time in history. In the 4th quarter, back-to-back games, a team had a 22-19 lead. You know, something like that. Anyways, 4th and 18. Here we go. Bo Nix looking downfield, and Bo Nix launching it, and that pass caught, but is it a first down? No. So our defense gets off the field, and the Broncos are in serious trouble. 2nd down and 10, we get the ball to Chase Brown, and Chase Brown, gain of 9 right there. The Broncos are going to burn their second to last timeout. 3rd and inches. Give it to Brown again. Gets right to that orange line. It's going to be a first down. We will milk the clock from there. And Bo Nix, you're going to have to take this L. So we win yet again. We find ourselves at 4-0. 4-0 to start the season. Chris Jenkins up to 77 overall. Has a couple of upgrades to spend. We're going to use it on the bull rush. And his power moves go up to the 73 overall mark. He has 3 upgrades. My bad. He's not done. We're going to use nose tackle. He's up to 70. He has another. He has 4 upgrades. The man is having himself a year up to 80 overall. So we have another 80 overall player on the roster, and it's Chris Jenkins Jr. Now we're taking on the Detroit Lions. A Detroit Lions team with just 1 win. Jared Goff, though, 35,000 yards passing. Again, I play the old school Maddens. Usually when they get 35,000 yards passing, and those ones, they retire. Like, nobody is catching Drew Brees at all in the older ones. In this one, though, yeah, maybe somebody will. 3rd down and goal. Detroit already up by 7. They're going to find Williams. Touchdown. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are down by 2 scores. So we got to figure something out on offense. 3rd down and 2. We're going to find Higgins. And Higgins is going to give us a fresh set of downs. Up to the 42-yard line now. It's 3rd down and 6. Burrow throws it quickly. Caught by Chase. And Jamar Chase will give us another first down as we find ourselves in Lions territory. Going to go back across the middle. Caught by Higgins. And just like that, we have moved in deep to Detroit's 20 or at Detroit's 21-yard line. First down and 10. Burrow going to chuck it to the end zone. Jamar Chase, man-on-man coverage. We're going to take that all day long, unless, again, it's against PS2. Anybody else, though, in the league? I mean, I'm sure there's some other corners I might shy away from. But anybody else, if I don't have to think about it, I'm testing you, okay? Chase is that guy. And I probably could have tested Surtain a little bit more, but hey, better be safe than sorry. So Amon-Ra St. Brown makes the catch right there, gives Detroit a first down. Or they can give the ball to Gibbs. No, they fake it to him, and they got their tight end rumbling and bumbling and breaking ankles out there, and that's going to result in a first down. Jared Goff out there doing his thing and doing his thing well. From the 41-yard line now, it's 2nd down and 10. No pass rush to speak of. And I know he's getting the ball away quickly, but even then, like, there's nobody getting in there. Now we get in there because they designed it to allow somebody to get in because they ran a screen pass, but we blow that play up. They got to settle for 3. Kick is up. Kick is good. Detroit is up by 2 scores again. So can we score before the half is up? 35 seconds on the clock from our own 24-yard line. We're going to throw this one upfield, and it's caught by Higgins. He ran a little wheel route. We got to burn our timeout. We have 2 left, 30 seconds to work with. We throw it into traffic, though. That was just not a very good read. You see what I'm saying? Does Joe Burrow in real life make that read? Probably not, but I just did, and boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. We throw a pick. Anyways, 13 seconds on the clock. What can Detroit do? Plenty, I guess. They're going to try to get it closer in the field goal range. I think that's what they're going to do. Send out the kicker. No, they're not. They're going to try to score a touchdown. That pass caught, and it's St. Brown in the end zone. So our mistake turns into some good fortune for the Detroit Lions as St. Brown gets into the end zone, and it's a 24-7 ball game versus the 1-3 Detroit Lions. Now, Detroit obviously is a talented team. They're just not playing up to that level. We are this season, but not in this game. So can we come back? Looking downfield, little screen pass to Brown, and Brown will pick up the first down by the hairs of his chinny chin up to the 41. Burrow launching it deep. Chase, man-on-man coverage. Give me those. 8 catches, $136 for Jamar Chase. Then Burrow gets sacked by everybody wearing the Lions uniform. My goodness gracious, I'm so happy he didn't get hurt on that play. Then we find Chase Brown out of the backfield. He crosses the goal line, and the Bengals cut the lead down to 10 with 7:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. So 3rd down and 5. Goff looking all day in the pocket, tucks it, runs it, then throws it up, and run. He should have ran for it. He didn't run for it. And I'm happy about that. We get the football down by just 10. That pass caught by Chase. 10 catches, $146 for him. 1st down and 10 from the 38. Going upfield to Yoshi Voss. Touchdown. Cincinnati ain't going away. We find ourselves down by just 4 now. Because okay, they blocked it, okay? Anyways, 20-24, and now Knight's a little bit shaken up. So 3rd down and 7. Goff has a man open. Those are the kind of passes that got you shipped up out of L.A. quick, fast, and in a hurry. 1st and 10. Burrow looking downfield. Burrow, that pass going to be caught. And that's going to be Jamar Chase doing work yet again. So, at one point, all we needed was a field goal, but not right now. That pass going to be caught by Yoshi Voss. And my man Yoshi coming through when I need him to, up to the 28-yard line. Burrow continues to remain hot. Look at the read there. Going to find Yoshi again. Have yourself a 4th quarter, Yoshi Voss. And we're going to take a 3-point lead. Joe Burrow's like, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. That pass caught by St. Brown. He's like, yo, shut your mouth and watch what I do. He makes the catch right there, 1st down. 2nd down and 10. End around now to St. Brown. He got speed, and he runs with power. He picks up a gain of 9. They give the ball to Gibbs. Is he going to have a 1st down? He will move those chains. They got so many weapons. Who do you defend? Draw play to Gibbs now. And Gibbs fighting for every inch. Picks up 9 yards from the 39. They throw it to the right side. Is that Laporta? I believe it is. And that's a 1st down for the Lions again. 2nd down and inches. That pass also caught. He's loose. Laporta down inside the 10. 3rd down. Goff with a flag down. Looking. Still looking. Throws it. And I believe it's pass interference on Stone. Yes, I couldn't believe illegal contact. I guess it was. But defense ain't playing around. Hendrickson is like, come here. He's going to power drive him to the ground. We get to the running back again. Detroit out of timeouts. 3rd and goal. They get the ball to Gibbs up the gut. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Now we have 2 timeouts and 2:22 on the clock, but we need a touchdown. So the odds are against us here. We throw it quickly. Got to get out of bounds. We do so, and we pick up a 1st down. 10 seconds to work with. Burrow looking downfield up the seam, and it's dropped. 7 seconds to work with. We really need him to make that catch because now we only have maybe 2 plays at the most. We throw it over the middle. Caught by Higgins. We call our last timeout. 2 seconds on the clock. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdowns and 400 yards. But it don't matter because the last pass was a dud. And Detroit comes to Cincinnati and they hand us our first loss of the season. Detroit moves on to 2-3. We fall to 4-2. 4-1. But here's are some of our abilities that we've been able to unlock, and so on and so forth. We are going to focus on the receivers in our next matchup, so hopefully there's a boost for our corners and our secondary that they can actually use and use well. You can see that we are second right now behind Baltimore in our division at 4-1 as we travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. We are 4-1. They come in at 3-1. They got Parsons. He's a beast. They're up by 7. Can we stop Love? No. He's going to find Golden. And he races upfield for a first down. Jordan Love already has a touchdown pass, 83 more yards, or 83 total yards, I should say, throwing the football from the 32. That pass going to be caught as well. The Packers, they could also have a very, very nice receiving core moving forward for years to come. That pass going to be caught. Touchdown. That's Reed. And the Green Bay Packers increase their lead. Bars. Just joking. I'm not no rapper. Anyways, Taj Brooks, so I want to get more involved. He is in there on kickoff returns, and he's going to take this one up to the 26-yard line. Now he's lined up to the right of Joe Burrow. We're going to hand him the ball. And the rookie from Texas Tech looking to increase his workload. 3rd down and 2. Burrow surveys the field, has a man coming across the middle. Got to watch out for those big hits. But we throw a perfect pass, and Higgins makes the catch. 3rd down and 3 over the middle. That pass caught by Chase and went down to the 2-yard line. So can we cut the lead down in half? We get the ball to Chase Brown. All he does is score touchdowns. Chase Brown done did it again, and we're down by just 7. So defense, if we can get a stop, I would greatly appreciate it. That pass caught by Golden. Golden, he's going to get tackled down by Hill. 3rd down and 6. Looking downfield, and that pass is picked off. Cam Taylor-Britt gets the INT. He's playing for a new contract, and I think he's a pretty darn good corner. Good hands right there. And we got this thing going back the other way. That pass going to be caught by Higgins. He works his way up that sideline. We're up to the 25-yard line. Now it's 1st and 20, and we throw a pick. We give the ball right back to the Packers, and the Packers are looking to do damage here. Not that much time left, but maybe they could do some as Walker walks away with that INT. And the Packers wouldn't do too much. It'll be 14-7 as we head to the second half. Now, I'm not going to show every single time that there's a highlight. This highlights every halftime and during the week, obviously. Now, the Steelers, they beat the Browns. Nothing new there. But the Browns have Philip Rivers is their starting quarterback. Like I said, it's a long season. Things can happen throughout the franchise and throughout the NFL world in this universe. And now Felipe plays for those Cleveland Browns. Jamar Chase still plays for the Bengals, and he plays for the Bengals very, very well in this 14-14 ball game. 2nd down and 2. We're going to get the ball to Brown, and Brown picks up first downs as well. 10 carries, 42 yards for him. 2nd down and 9 from the 21-yard line. We get the ball to Brown one more time, right up the gut, knifing through that defense with some ease. Going to get this one to Taj Brooks. I believe this is his first career touchdown. Taj Brooks from Texas Tech, the Red Raider all-time leading rusher. Can he do that for the Bengals? I mean, I don't know. I like him. But again, Chase Brown, just 25 years of age, and I believe Brooks is 23 years of age. So who knows how development is going to work in that scenario. 2nd down and 9. Love has it, throws it, has a man open. It's Reed. And Reed fighting for every inch. Gets this one all the way down to the 18-yard line. Love is up over 20 yards passing. Then they're going to find Kraft, and it's a touchdown. The Packers, their offense, when it gets cooking, it is too hot to handle, and there are no oven mitts on the football field. So Kraft, who was on my fantasy team, and I was devastated when he got hurt. Really was. He was such a good tight end. Anyways, that pass is caught, but well shy of the first down. So we go 3 and out. The Packers get the football back with 2:20 on the clock, and a motivated Jacobs takes the football all the way down to the 21-yard line. That run puts him up over 100. They're going to run the ball again. No, they should have, though, because Stewart gets to the quarterback and punishes Love. No love for you. 3rd down and 18 now. They're going to throw it to the running back, a little screen pass. And Jacobs weaving through traffic, breaking tackles, and he has a first down on 3rd and 18. Do you believe in miracles, Al Michaels? I do. 1st and goal. No, I believe in tragedies. Shakespeare. That's more like it, because this is a tragedy. How did he do that? How did the Packers have the lead? 28-21. That pass caught, though, by Chase. He continues to get open. He continues to prove why he's 99 overall. Now we're going to fire this one to the right side, caught by Higgins, who keeps on proving why he might be the top second option in the whole NFL. I know the Cowboys got Pickens, but I'm just saying, though. Burrow looking downfield, that pass caught, and that's going to be a first down inside the 5. So a beautiful drive. We have no more timeouts, though. We throw it to T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals, and the Bengals have come all the way back to send this game into overtime. We want the ball and we're going to score. So the Packers, they do get the ball. Now, you got to score touchdowns. Remember, first and goal, they throw it and it's picked off. Carter, I believe he's a rookie. And we got this thing going back the other way. So the rookies on defense playing very, very well for us so far this season. It's only been, 5 games? But hey, I mean, it's 6 games now because this is an overtime. So this game is extended. So they've been playing very well for us. 2nd down and 8. Play fake now. Looking downfield is Burrow. Going to drop it off to Brown. Breaks a tackle. Then brought down by Pearson and companies. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Can we pick up this first down? We got Taj Brooks in the backfield. He breaks a tackle. He has fresh legs. And he will pick up a first down there. We're going to fake it to him. Looking downfield, we got Gesicki. Walker was in coverage. He has a pick, but he does not have sticky coverage this time. And we have ourselves a first down. 2nd down and 10. Burrow looking deep downfield. Gesicki makes the catch. Did he? The ball's loose. They call it a fumble. They would review it, and the play stands. We got to settle for a field goal for the win, and the kick is up. It was nearly blocked, but nearly and almost don't count. So it does not matter if it was almost blocked. We get this one right through the uprights, and we win yet again. We move on to 5-1 with a 31-28 victory over Mr. Love and the Green Bay Packers. DJ Turner, he's looking for an upgrade. He is now 84 overall. Everybody's progressing nicely. I love it. Taj Brooks, he is now up to 72 overall. And again, him and Brown, maybe that could be a 1-2 duo. Don't know how long Piron is going to be around here in Cincinnati. Carter had a pick, and he's up to 72 overall. Cedric Johnson, I believe he's an edge rusher, 70 overall speed rush as well. That was a big win. It looked like he tried to shut down the pass without much success. But we won. Not trying to be Jalen Hurts like it doesn't matter. Like, it does matter. We shouldn't get carved up like that, but we did win the game, so I know we need to win better. We need to play better versus the pass. But Jordan Love is Jordan Love. And I'm going to agree that, let's focus on pass coverage this week. Let's talk to the group. And, DJ Turner's like, I'm ready for this. Who is their number 1 again? Who is it? And I believe it is DK Metcalf. We're taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers Thursday Night Football. We are the home team. Aaron Rodgers, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. If he ain't going to be a game changer, he will be the best game manager you could ask for. And if you are a winning team and need a quarterback, why not ask for Aaron Rodgers? Now, if you're not and you need more plays, because most winning teams already have a good quarterback, like, you see where I'm going. Like, if you're the Raiders, getting Rodgers means don't do that. That wouldn't make sense. But if you're a team like Bo Nix and the Broncos, don't you wish you could make a trade right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm recording this before the championship game. I don't know when it's going to come out. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday. But anyways, let's get back to the action. We're down by 7. We're going to run the ball, though. Taj Brooks, you are ridiculous. Another touchdown for the rookie from Texas Tech. And he's going to put us on the scoreboard for the first time today. And he's going to tie this thing up at 7 apiece. So we're doing our thing here. They're going to run the ball with Caleb Johnson, rookie running back, lined up at fullback. And he gets the job done there. I'm surprised they didn't use him more. Arthur Smith loves to run the football. As they find Adam Thielen, I got a Thielen this night that Adam might have a decent game. Aaron Rodgers to Thielen. That's actually not bad, Madden. Kudos to Madden. Like, we could all poop on EA from time to time, and rightfully so, but that actually makes some sense. If he's available, why not add him to the Pittsburgh Steelers? Add another weapon with DK, right? Right. Anyways, Yoshi Voss, he ain't going nowhere for the foreseeable future. Makes the catch right there, and that's going to result in a first down. Play fake. Burrow under pressure. Burrow going down this front 7 of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, it's really like a front 6 nowadays, not a front 7 no more. But anyways, you know what I mean. It is scary good. But our receiving core is scary good as well. Brown up the gut, falls forward, another first down on the ground. Now we got 26 seconds to work with, all 3 timeouts still. We throw it over the middle to Higgins, and it is such a luxury to have these two at receiver. This is fun. Like, I tested this slider set out. It's all Madden. I got a slider set. I haven't shown it. I mean, I believe it's somebody else's slider set. I got it off the internet. But yeah, I like it. I tested it, and yo, having a good quarterback like Burrow makes all the difference, because some of these quarterbacks with this slider set, they look god awful, and as they should. But it's like, geez Louise, you really got to be smart when you put the football. Rodgers trying to come back here. They're down by 10, but they're in striking distance up to the 13-yard line. I believe that was Atwell that made the catch, former Rams receiver. So again, Pittsburgh have done a pretty good job trying to get Rodgers some weapons. Thielen, Atwell, and of course, DK, who scores right there. So we're going to fake the run, trying to keep this Steelers defense honest here in the fourth quarter, protecting the 3-point lead, and Burrow stays hot. He finds Jamar Chase. I think they're a pretty good duo. What do you think? There goes Chase Brown, though. He's like, yo, add me to the club. Let me be the third wheel, and let me do my thing, weaving through traffic and picking up a first down. 6:40 to go here. We're going to throw it to Brown out of the backfield, and again, when Burrow is hot, he is in fuego. Like, my goodness gracious, it is such a luxury to have this man at quarterback. Burrow gonna find a man open. That's Chase. Jamar Chase. Another touchdown. Cincinnati up late here in the fourth quarter by 10. 4:02 to go here in the ball game. And they are not going to protect Rodgers on this play. It's Stewart, the rookie, coming through with another sack. But then mismatch. They're going to find Atwell on Knight. I don't know how he got lined up on my linebacker, but he did. They take advantage of it, and that's not good. Then they're going to hand this thing off right up the gut, and that's not good. They're inside the 5. Rodgers going to keep it himself. Somebody take him out. He's going to cross the goal line. Rodgers playing with a whole bunch of heart. Got to respect it. 3-point lead for the Bengals. Get the ball to Taj Brooks. Taj Brooks, we've been through traffic, and he's going to get brought down to picking up a first down. We're going to run the end around. Yes, I'm going to do everything to avoid TJ Watt's hit stick. We cut up field right into traffic, and we get back to the line of scrimmage, basically. 3rd down and 12. Brown on the screen pass. Almost got away from Ramsey. I was like, what kind of animation was that? But, hey, it goes in Pittsburgh's favor. They're down by 3 with the football. They're going to find DK Metcalf. Will this game head to overtime? Minute 20 on the clock? No, it will not. Give me that Yahoo Zay Her. Another user, Jordan Battle, pick number 3 this season. I mean, we might mess around and turn him into the best strong safety in the game. I believe he is a hybrid, so he's good in the box, and I'm using him well to make him even better in the secondary. So another nice victory here versus a division rival. If you're a Bengals fan, who's your biggest rival? Is it Cleveland? I mean, obviously proximity, but is it Steelers? Is it the Ravens? Who is it? I don't know. A win is ultimately the ultimate success in the league. Is that what he said? It was something along those lines. We won. We hyped up the team. Team morale is good. It's important. Joe Burrow leads the league in passing yards. That's important too. We're taking on the Jets. We're losing. That's the important thing. But we got the lead right back as Higgins makes the catch. Get your moss on. Throw the ball up to Higgins and let the man cook. Let him cook. And we're cooking this Jets secondary. But give them credit. They're in the ball game, down by just 4. Fields looking, throws a ugly pass straight to Hill. And Hill's like, I got reservations for 6. Touchdown on a pick 6 for my man Hill. And the Jets are in trouble. I mean, the Jets were in trouble when they got off the plane. And when they arrived at the stadium off of the bus, they were in trouble. But look at this pass. Fields is like, all I need is a chance. I just need a team to believe in me. Now I'm going to be like you've had 3 believe in you. You've been a starter in 3 different, well, not, Pittsburgh wasn't a start, but they gave him a chance. Anyway, 2nd down and 18. Burrow looking. Burrow still looking all day, launching it deep, and it's going to be picked off. So, kind of an arm punt right there, but with a good return, it turns into a big mistake. And they're up to the 38-yard line in our territory. I believe that was Adams with the pick. And now this is a ball game. The Jets only down by 4, 35 seconds to go in battle with the user. Sack, though, he can do it all. He can walk your dog, cut your grass, cook your food, and get after the quarterback as well. Fields throws it up, overthrows everybody. And now they got to settle for a field goal, and the Jets cut the lead down to just 1. So 10 seconds go here in the first half. We throw it up the seam, caught by Chase, and now we are in field goal range. So we're going to send out McPherson. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So 24-20 is the score as we head to the second half. The 2-5 Jets giving us all we can handle. Fourth quarter action now. Not third down, but 38-35. That's the scenario. 3rd down and 9. We're going to take a shot up top. Gesicki climbing the ladder and making an acrobatic catch. I love to see it. 4:45 to go here. 3rd down and goal from the 4. We throw it. It's caught. Is that a touchdown? Not quite. But 4th and goal from the 1. Up by 3 versus the Jets. You go for it. We're going to run the ball with Taj Brooks. And he crosses the goal line. And that, my friends, will give us a 2-possession lead. But it looks like the Jets are not done. Going to the end zone is Fields. The catch is made, and the Jets are getting closer. So after going up by 2 scores, they cut the lead down to just 6. They go for the onside kick. They're not going to get it. Brown is there for the recovery. And now it's time to milk the clock and get up out of Dodge. So 48-42 is the final. The Jets played very, very well, but we handled business. So now it's time to give Joe Burrow a new goal. Just 4,000 yards is going to be that goal, and I think he can pass that. Right now, he's leading the league in passing yards. So we're going to hopefully get that done, and hopefully that will add to whatever XP we can give him. He's already one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and quarterback is definitely not our issue here with the Bengals. Dax Hill continues to improve, up to 81 overall, 79 man-to-man upgrade, and of course, Demetrius Knight Jr., all the way up to 77 overall so far his rookie season. Now it's time to take on the Bears. The Chicago Bears coming at 3-4. We are 7-1. It's going to be Williams. He gets out of the pocket, and he's going to pick up a first down by the hairs of his chin. 2 carries, 7 yards for him. Williams from a clean pocket throws it. There's a flag down. Loveland is in the end zone. The Michigan man doing it to Ohio right here. But the flag is going to erase the touchdown, bring that thing all the way back. So holding on, Chicago's going to make it 2nd down and 18. Number 18 going to hand that thing off to Swift, and their running back goes nowhere fast. 3rd down and 15. Williams from a clean pocket again, steps up, throws it to the end zone, caught by DJ Moore. Now, excuse me, I thought it was number 2. It's number 12, Duvernay. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Bears, and they're up 14-3. We run the ball with Chase Brown up the gut, trying to get back in this ball game. Now it's 3rd down and 2. Burrow's going to throw this one underneath, caught by Higgins. Higgins fighting for every inch, and he picks up a first down. We're on plus territory from the 44-yard line. Burrow is going to keep it here. Burrow inside the 30, slides down at the 28-yard line. Now it's 2nd down and 3 from the 9. Draw play to Brown. To the end zone, not quite, down at the 1-yard line. Can we punch it in? 1st and goal. We give the ball to Pirine, and Pirine's going to find that end zone. So Cincinnati cuts the lead down to just 4. So we will get the ball back with 51 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter, and we're going to find Yoshivas, and he's going to make the catch, and we're up to the 28-yard line. So we're definitely in field goal range, but can we score a touchdown? Underneath, we find Gesicki. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, and then brought down at the 11-yard line. 19 seconds to work with. We fire it. It's caught by Jamar Chase, and we're going to take the lead before the half is up. So 17-14, and we're trying to just stay with 1 loss so far this season. The battle of the quarterbacks. Williams, 139 yards passing. Burrow right now out-dueling him. And now we're up by 6. Brown headed for 6 with a nasty juke move. Put his foot in the ground and made a man look silly out there trying to tackle him. We're going to go for 2. They're making a 14-point lead. We got Brown wide open in the flat. The 2-point conversion is good. So the Bengals are up by 14. Williams, what can he do here? He's going to step up. He's going to throw this one. There goes DJ Moore with the catch right there. And that's going to set up them at the 46-yard line. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And that pass picked off by Mr. Hill to the 40, to the 50, crosses midfield into Bears territory and brought down at the 35-yard line. So Dax Hill, who has improved tremendously so far this season, is continuing to ball out. So 2nd down and 11 now from the 36. Going to throw it to the flat. It's going to be caught by Higgins. He turns upfield, out of bounds, a yard short, but we will pick it up on the next play. Now it's second down and 10. Burrow fires it over the middle. Yoshi Vaz done did it again. Another touchdown reception for him. And, I mean, we were down, and we haven't looked back since we got the lead. 35, and give me that Yahoo! Zay, her, give me that user interception. We got this thing going back the other way. 35-14 is the score. We get that pick, and that's basically going to do it. But they will get the ball back. That pass is caught under 2 minutes to go here, but they do have a nice completion there to get them inside the 20. Now they're inside the 10. Caleb fires it, and that pass caught in the back of the end zone. And maybe Chicago still has some life. DJ Moore gets a touchdown reception there. Caleb has thrown 3 touchdown passes this ball game, and then we can't recover the onside kick. So hold everything. This one's not over. 37 seconds on the clock. I thought I was about to get another user. Instead, he throws it right over my head, right into the hands of Duvernay. 6 seconds on the clock. They check it deep on 4th and 4, and that pass will fall incomplete. So the comeback effort by Chicago is not going to go in their favor. We move on to 8-1. Gesicki is now 80 overall. I must say I'm happy about that. I thought he was not going to see those 80 overall marks again in his career, but hey, he just did. And of course, Stewart continues to ball out. The Patriots are unbeaten, 9-0. Seahawks are 7-1. We're technically, I guess, the third best team in the whole NFL. The Colts are in there as well. The Buccaneers, Ravens, Cowboys, 49ers are some of the best teams in the league. It's Bengals, it's the Ravens, then the Steelers, and the 0-8 Browns. Not a good look there. So Yoshi Vaz, he's looking to have a big game, and I'm like, let's get you a big game. Let's try our best to do just that. The matchup could be favorable, so we're going to try to exploit that. We're going to try to stop their ground game. This is talking about the Steelers. The Steelers, maybe their downfield threat might not be the greatest. So we're going to try to stop the run, although they do have Adam Thielen and they got, healthy DK. We're going to focus on the run. So Yoshi, and stop the run. And then your boy been playing this for so long, consecutive games. I just had a brain fart and just accidentally simmed forward, and Yoshi did not complete his goal. So shame on me. I messed up. It happens. I apologize. I was really trying to play the whole season. We are going to play the whole season. That was just a mistake by yours truly. Anyways, man, Cam Taylor-Britt, he's going to get another upgrade. He's up to 84 overall now. So this cornerback room is looking very, very good. Our safety play looking good with Geno Stone. He's up for a new contract as well. Thinking about re-signing him. Battle is now up to 80 overall, so it's 80s across the board throughout our whole secondary. Nickel, our 2 outside corners, and our 2 safeties. And Joe Burrow, 99 overall, 97 overall field general upgrade. So we would end up losing to the Steelers. So the Patriots, they also lost. They're 10-1. We are 8-2 in the battle of the 2 best teams in the AFC. We're going to fire this one over the middle, caught by Higgins. Higgins going to work his way upfield to the 21-yard line. Second down and 12. Burrow sets his feet. Going to run out of time here. We go down. And now we're looking at 3rd down and 15 from the 28-yard line. Burrow steps up in the pocket. We're going to find Mr. Chase. Jamar Chase in the end zone yet again. I think Burrow and Chase are a very good duo. Very good. I think that might be the understatement of the century. These 2 guys get it done collegiately, professionally. It does not matter. 1st down and 10. They're going to run the ball. And Henderson, he's going to take this one upfield for a gain of 6. They get the ball right back to him. He did this at Ohio State. He's doing it in the state of Ohio versus us. 1st down and 10, up the middle with a beautiful pass by May, and that pass will be hauled in for a gain of 9. They go back to the ground. Defense got to him, but Henderson able to fight through contact and pick up a 1st down. Drake May with time fires it to the right side. That pass is caught, and it's a 1st down for the Patriots up to the 20-yard line. They go. 1st down and 10. Wide open, Henderson takes it to the crib. Rookie on rookie crime. He beats the rookie inside linebacker Knight out of South Carolina. And Henderson is going to give the Patriots the lead again. 14-7 is the score. You have a man wide open. It's going to be all junior. This man, he's a rookie. Got to get him more involved maybe. He needs some development. Looking for our man Font, though, and Noah Font. He's going to take this one down the sideline. Those Iowa tight ends, get them involved. They're going to do good things for you. First and goal from the 7, and there goes Yoshi. Doing this thing, gets into the end zone. Too bad this wasn't last week. He would have been an even bigger of a beast. I mean, him, Higgins, and Chase. I mean, again, the Bengals roster, very, very good, very, very unique. Just from the standpoint, you have very, very good players, some unproven players, young players, and I think this offseason, we're going to try to add some veteran talent to our roster. There goes Diggs right up the seam. Beautiful ball by Drake May, and it's going to be first down and 10 from the 42-yard line. May going to rifle this one over the middle, caught by Diggs again, who continues to get open for his quarterback. First and goal from the 10-yard line, and we get another sack. Hendrickson gets to the quarterback, and now it's going to be second down and goal from the 13. Diving attempt is going to fall incomplete. Third and goal to the end zone, and that pass is a caught. It is touchdown New England. And New England, they bounce back with a touchdown pass from Drake May. So the Patriots ain't going away, obviously. They got the lead for crying out loud. 21-14 is the score. Going to find Higgins underneath. Going to try to get in field goal range. That pass is caught. Gain of 9 from the 29. Burrow looking. Burrow has a man. It's going to be caught by Gesicki. Fighting for every inch. We call another timeout. So one timeout left. Now we got 10 seconds on the clock from the 43-yard line. Burrow looking downfield, decides to keep it, and he's going to get tattooed. The ball is loose, and the Patriots are not going to take it to the crib. Could have been a scoop and score to end the first half of play, and that would not have been a good look for us. So 21-14, battle of the quarterbacks, 165 yards for May, over 170 for Burrow, and again, he's on top in that category throughout the league. Now we have the lead, 21-28, but they just scored another LSU Tiger getting into the end zone, and now it's going to be a 28-28 ball game, with 10-20 to go here in the fourth quarter. They're going to run the ball, we're going to run the ball, and we're going to run the ball right into a brick wall. Second down and 12 now from the 21. We need some good protection here. We get it, just enough to throw it to Gesicki underneath. He runs upfield, but he forgot the football. He would have had a first down. Instead, he fumbles it, and the Patriots recover it, and now they have a chance to take the lead as they're at our 34-yard line. They get the ball to Gibson. Gibson going nowhere fast. This defense, I think, has improved. I think it's getting better throughout the season. Third down and 13. That pass is caught. We got to make a tackle. We're not going to make a tackle, and that's going to result in a first down. Play fake. We get to the quarterback. That's going to be Stone with the sack. And now Drake May and the New England Patriots are backed up. Second down and 18 from the 30-yard line. Still a 28-28 ball game. Quick strike. And that's going to get the Patriots up closer to the first down mark. They need 4 yards now. What a ball placement. I thought he was going to walk away with at least a batted ball. He put it where only his receiver could get it. And now it's first and goal. They get the ball to Gibson. We shut that down. Second down and goal. That pass broken up. So now the Patriots looking at third down and goal from the 3. May going to fire it, and it's caught. Touchdown, New England. So Drake May did it again, and he's going to give his team a 7-point lead. But we got Burrow, Mr. Joe Cool. We hand the ball off to Chase, and Chase is going to go backwards 3. So it's going to be second down and 13 now. We're going to see what we can do. And on second down and 13, we go to the air. We're going to fire this one downfield. Not the best pass. It's going to be intercepted. And the turnovers continue to pile up. It is going to be Davis with the INT. And it's been a bad second half, to say the least. Bad second half. When we took over, we had the lead. And then we surrendered that lead, and we haven't seen the end zone since. But they go backwards on second down. So third down and 12. Drake May has all day in the pocket. Fires it underneath. That pass is caught, but they're going to be shy of the first down. They got to settle for a field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. We have all 3 timeouts. We're down by 10 with 2:20 on the clock. We throw it to Noah Font, who makes the catch in traffic. That was a dangerous pass, but Joe Burrow's like, don't trip. I got this. And then we go down. They get a sack. Like we do something good just to do something bad. Third down and 17. We go up the seam. And Yoshi Vash got smacked. The pass hits the grass. Fourth and 17. Burrow under pressure. Burrow. is just hoping that this one ends, because it has been a disaster of a fourth quarter. And the Patriots come to Cincinnati. They get the job done 38-28. It's going to be our second loss playing the game, our third loss overall. So, yeah, we're going to take responsibility. We want to keep the team morale above board. We want to keep the coaching staff happy. We want to keep everybody happy. Our approval rating is up to 67 overall. Okay, coaching staff is up to 70. So, hey, we're trending in the right direction. A loss is a loss, but, hey, we're doing our thing. Demetrius Knight Jr. has played very well this season. So I want to maximize his talent, try to get him up, as high overall as I possibly can. Not going to be doing drills every single week, but I figured, hey, every once in a while, I'll hop into a drill. And he is up to 80 overall in his rookie season. So we will definitely take that. Now it's time to take on those Baltimore Ravens again. Prime time, under the lights. I got to say, their color rush jerseys, these ones, are fire. Or these are rival jerseys. Never mind, the rival jerseys are fire. I ain't even gonna lie. 7-7 the scores. We head to the second quarter of play. We get the ball to Chase Brown, right up the gut. And Brown fighting his way forward for a nice gain as we work up to the 37. Now at the 42-yard line, that pass caught but shy of the first down. We're at the 45. It's 4th and 2, and I think we're going to leave the offense out there. So Burrow throws it quickly, caught by Higgins. You can trust him as if he's your number one receiver. Burrow looking downfield over the middle, going to be caught by Higgins. Again, just throw the ball to him. Good things seem to happen. From the 32-yard line, we're going to run this one with Taj Brooks, and the rookie from Texas Tech picks up a gain of 6. 3rd down and 4 out of the pistol. Good protection here. Going to throw it upfield. Tight coverage on Higgins. I believe that was Humphrey that got a hand on it. And we got to settle for a field goal. So we're up by 3 as Lamar Jackson comes back out to the field. 6:02 to go here in the second quarter. Jackson going to fire it. That pass going to be caught. It's going to be a first down. Move those chains. So the Ravens trying to keep up with the Bengals offense. They're going to find Hopkins there. And that is going to result in a first down. They fake it to Henry. Lamar has time, drops it off to the fullback Ricard, and he's going to pick up a gain of 8. From the 42, read option, good blocking, good running by Lamar. He's going to have enough for a first down, but we did do a good job containing him. We could have went for maybe more. That pass caught. Is that going to be a first down? Not quite. It will be a gain of 9, though. They're going to get that thing to Henry. We meet him in the backfield. One of our rookie inside backers gets to him. I mean, everybody's basically inside backer with just staying in nickel with some edge rushes. And there goes Demetrius Knight, who technically is our will. I'll take that. We have another rookie at Mike. But our will linebacker is basically a Mike linebacker, as I was saying, and he is playing lights out. Anyways, we do surrender a field goal. 10-10 is the score. So the 9-2 Ravens find themselves down here in the fourth quarter. They're going to throw this one to Henry quickly, and look at the defense swarm all over him. We are just flying all over the field, getting to Henry before he can get going, because if he gets going, it's going to be a bad day. 3rd down and goal. They're going to throw this one up. That pass broken up. Great play in the end zone, and we hold. They got to settle for a field goal. So good job by our defense there. So a 4-point lead for Joe Burrow in our offense. Going to run the ball with Brown. Good blocking up front. Good running. Is it a first down? It is. Our man Chase Brown, 11 carries, just under 50 yards so far. Going to give it to him here again. He cuts it up to the first down marker, but he's going to be a yard short. So 2nd down and 1, still in the ball game. Give it to him a 3rd straight play. Breaking man's ankles and picking up a first down. The O-line doing a beautiful job setting up some lanes. 3rd down and 5. I'll give Burrow time. He does. Higgins gets loose, and Higgins gets brought down to the 24-yard line. 2 touchdown passes and a $180 throwing through the air for Joe Burrow. Burrow with time again, throws it back to Higgins, and Higgins going to get brought down at the 11-yard line. So this is a beautiful drive. Can he punch it in the end zone? There goes Brown, and Brown has reservations for 6. Touchdown, Chase Brown, right up the gut. He was a busy man on that drive. We took some time off the clock, but more importantly, we got a touchdown to make it an 11-point lead for us. So can the first place Ravens have a comeback on 4th down? That pass is broken up, and we take over with 3:40 on the clock. We're going to run the ball with Brown. Brown with good blocks. Brown with speed. Turns the corner, and he's going to find himself in the end zone. And I think that is just about going to do it here from Baltimore. 31-13 is the final. Again, the Ravens and the Patriots, two best teams in the AFC besides us. We lost to one. It was a close game, but we did lose, but we blew out the other. And now Chase Brown is a high 80s overall player. Jordan Battle up to 84 overall. Now, he was just upgraded to 80. Fairchild, he is now up to 74 overall, and I believe he has star development now in his rookie season. Playoff picture looks like this. You got the Patriots, Colts, Bengals, Chargers, then you got the Ravens, I believe the Jags, and then the Colts are your wild card teams as of right now. Taj Brooks up to 74 overall. So now it's time to head to the snow in Baltimore. I mean, not Baltimore, but Buffalo. It's snowy conditions. Again, told you, I haven't really played this game too much. We're doing good this season. But it is snowing, and it's the heavy snow, and I haven't really played in these conditions. And you know we're wearing white, so that's not good. I could have put on like black pants at the very least. But yeah, it is what it is. Jamar Chase, he is the top receiver in the league as far as stats are concerned. Can we get him the triple crown? We're going to go up the gut there. That's going to be a gain of 5. Second down and 5. We're down by 10 and throw it to the flat. Can barely see anybody, but we find Noah Fant down the sideline. That's the first down. Burrow, just 23 yards passing. I thought that was a typo. Like, how is that possible? We're going to run the ball here with Chase Brown. Good blocking. Hits the sideline. Turns on the Jets and crosses the goal line. So in these conditions, we're going to have to rely on the ground game. And Chase Brown, he's like, Coach, rely on me. You know I got your back. That pass going to be caught. Good ball by Josh Allen. Just 89 yards passing for him. And I guess you kind of expect that in these conditions. And then Cook starts to cook, but he fumbles the football. He dropped the plate. And we're going to pick up the loose ball and take it back the other way. Geno Stone with the recovery there. So good job by our defense, giving our offense another chance to score before the half is up. But I believe that they would challenge it, and I think they're going to say his knee was down. So 10-7 Buffalo, they take back over, or they never really gave the ball away. Little option play, and good job by our defense, staying at home and corralling the running back. Second down and 14, going to the end zone. That pass in and out of the hands of Cooks. Third down and 14, they throw it, and that pass caught by Cook. And that's going to result in a first down. So move those chains from the 25-yard line. Third down and 4. Quick pass. And we are all over that. Demetrius Knight with a beautiful job taking on the blocker and bringing down Cook before he can get going. And he's another running back that when he gets going, it's going to be a rough day for your defense. So the Buffalo Bills drive down the field, get in field goal range, and they're up by 6. So second down and 4, we're going to run the ball with Brown. Brown shot out of a cannon. Brown turning on the Jets, saying deuce, deuce. Chase Brown, like, catch me if you can. They couldn't catch him. 13-13 is the score. The PAT will be up and good, and Chase Brown's going to give us the lead. So thank you, Chase Brown, for all you do for the Cincinnati Bengals organization. We're up by 1. Second down and 10. That pass caught. That's going to be a first down. And that's going to bring the ball up to the 43-yard line. Buffalo on the move again to get the ball to Cook. And we stop them just shy of the first down marker. They picked up 9 and they pick up 1 more yard. They're going to do just that. As now it's first down and 10 at the 42-yard line in plus territory. So the Bills are marching, but can we get a stop? First down and 10. Design quarterback keeper right up the gut goes Josh Allen. And he's going to take this one up to the 29-yard line. They're going to run the ball with Cook. And James Cook is going to go nowhere fast. Third down and 4. Allen surveys the field, could tuck it and run it if he wants to. He wants to. Runs a man over and brought down inside the 5. So first and goal from the 3. And Cook is going to get stopped at the 1-yard line. They're going to burn a timeout. 46 seconds to go in the second quarter. They're going to run the read option. And Josh Allen, too big, too strong, too good, into the end zone. In Buffalo, gonna go, no, they're not gonna go for 2. So 20-14 is the score. We're down by 6. Gonna fire this one. Yoshi Voss makes the catch. Going to be a gain of around 5. We throw it over the middle again, this time to Gesicki, and he's going to pick up a first down. 20 seconds to work with. Burrow steps up in the pocket, throws it. That's going to be caught by Higgins. Again, I can't see nobody like past 20 yards, really past like 10 yards. It's hard to see somebody. They're just an icon going deep. Second down and 15. Looking downfield is Burrow, and he's going to get sacked, and that's going to do it basically for the first half of play. So a tough way to end the first half, giving up a touchdown and then getting our quarterback beat up. But it is 20-14. The Ravens, they're trying to continue to win, but they continue to lose. And I believe it's like 4 or 3 straight losses for them as they find themselves at 9-4 now after they dropped that one to the Steelers. So Cook gets the football again. We shut that run play down. Going to be a loss of 1. From the 38, it's 3rd down and 11. That pass going to be hauled in, and they're going to be shy of the first down. They are in field goal range, I think. I guess. I can't see the uprights, but I believe the kick is up and good. So Buffalo, they're going to add to their lead. 23-17 is the score. 9 minutes to go in the fourth. We're going to run the ball with Brown. And Brown, he's going to pick up a gain of 12. He's up over 160 yards rushing. We're going to run the ball with Brown again. And again he gets loose. He stumbles, but he's able to pick up the first down. Gain of 13 there. 2nd down and 4. Taj Brooks, he's in the backfield. He gets the carry. He stumbles forward, but that will be a first down up to the 39-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Burrow over the middle, and that pass is picked. Can't even blame it on the snow. I'm like, it's Jamar Chase. He's in the slot. I'm going to take that matchup all day long. Strong safety did that position, and he makes the play. And the Bills take over up by 6. They're going to give this thing to James Cook, and we shut that play down. So 3rd down and 4 now from the 33-yard line. Allen has it. Allen throws it, and the pass is incomplete. So the Bengals defense comes through with the stop when we need them to get a stop. That's a good look. We're going to fire it to the right side. That pass is dropped. Probably only have gained 3 or 4 yards. So 3rd down and 10 now. Burrow fires it over the middle. That pass is caught, but we're shy of the first down by 3 or 4 yards. So we get the ball back to Buffalo, and our defense trying to get off the field again. It's Knight saying goodnight to Josh Allen as he gets a sack there. 2nd down and 16 from the 20-yard line. They go with a little play fake. They fire it, and that pass is caught. And it's a first down. Buffalo continues to just refuse to give us the ball back easily. We got to put in so much work. We get a sack right there. That's Stewart, the rookie. Another big play by him this season. 3rd down and 18. Allen under some pressure. Allen going to take off, and he's going to have a first down, but he fumbles it. You know he carries that ball like a tuna sandwich. So, I mean, just to swipe at his hand, the ball might come out. 1st and 10. Again, he's carrying it like a loaf of bread, but he hangs onto the ball this time. 2nd down and 8, and our defense not biting on no fake to the runner. We're going to just go right to the quarterback. 3rd down and 10. They throw it, and I couldn't see it, y'all. I knew I was in position, but I couldn't see the football, or I would have had another user interception. This pass caught by Tinsley. We go from R2 to their 30. It was like 1st and 22. So 1st down and 10, we go down. We burn our last time out. A field goal does nothing, and going underneath does nothing, but it's so hard for me to see the freaking field. I'm going to just be real. So we're throwing it underneath, hoping we could get some yards and get out of bounds and stop the clock. 4th and 1 now from the 39. We're still in our own territory. Going to chuck it deep because, like, what else can we do? And, yeah, I guess we could have went for a shorter pass just to move the chains, but that's going to do it. So 23-17 is the final there in Buffalo. So we are going to try to establish the run in our next game. Burrow, he has goals. I have my own goals for Chase. I want to try to give him the triple crown, but it's going to be Chase Brown that we're going to focus on establishing the run with him. Obviously, we got P. Ryan, who I love. I love big body running backs, but Taj Brooks, I also want to try to develop him. Jordan Battle continues. He might mess around and be a 90 by the time the next season starts. This is absolutely incredible. He's star development now. This is absolutely beautiful. Chris Jenkins, who had a huge first half of the season, kind of tapered off here in the later weeks, but he's up to 81 overall. So again, a lot of young guys. He's star development now as well. So it's time for the rematch versus those Baltimore Ravens. This time we are the home team, and we're going to try to get another victory versus our rival Lamar Jackson. 2,300 yards, 67, just 67, not no 6-7, just 67 completion so far this season. He's going to run the ball here. They find themselves down by 3. He runs the ball for a first down. 3rd down and 8. We keep him in the pocket, but he throws a strike. Caught by Flowers, and that's going to be a first down. They're going to get the ball to Henry up the gut, and he's a tough man to bring down. He's going to take a north and south touchdown. And I can say that the schedule, the second half of the season, much harder than the schedule in the first half of the season. That pass is caught by Gesicki. We are a little bit shy of the first down. So we're going to throw the ball here to the flat on 3rd and inches, and they do a great job corralling the ball carrier. I mean, it was really just Roquan Smith. But my goodness gracious, I thought we had an easy first down. Instead, we get the ball back to them. They're going to find Flowers. We catch him from behind, but he takes it all the way to the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Henry going to get hit in the backfield. And Stewart, I guess that's why we drafted you. Make plays just like that, having a fantastic rookie season. But Lamar Jackson going to do Lamar Jackson type things. And this week feels a lot different than a couple of weeks ago when we took them on in Baltimore. We're down by 11. And then Tosbrook coughs it up. Smith with the recovery. And Smith is gone. Mims, another Georgia Bulldog, was trying to catch him, but it's going to be the lead dog and Smith that takes it to the crib. So 1st down and 10. Burrow going to fire this one. He's going to find Higgins. He takes a big hit from Hamilton, but it's going to be a first down nonetheless. 2:41 to go here, and that was just a bad read. No excuses. No excuses at all. I don't know what I was looking at with Joe Burrow. Clearly, it's hooked on phonics, my reading the coverage skills. Anyways, that run play is a very, very good one. That pass play to the running back, I should say, as Henry takes it upfield, playing bully ball in the secondary, running every challenger over. 1st down and 10. That pass going to be picked off, though. Give me that Yahoo Zay Her. That user interception, and we got this thing going back the other way at our own 17-yard line. Now it's 2nd down and 9. Burrow steps up, throws it underneath. Going to be caught by Gesicki again. And our tight end has been Mr. Reliable when we need him to be. Now we're going to go downfield, and Yoshi Voss makes the catch right there, and that's a first down. 1st and 10. Screen pass now. And there goes Chase Brown with some space to operate. Breaks a tackle, breaks another. Then he gets power drived. Absolutely hit stick by Hamilton. 2nd down and 3. We go to the end zone. Jump ball, and Higgins gonna win that one-on-one matchup with Humphreys. Touchdown, Bengals. And we cut the lead down to 11 to end the first half of play. There goes the playoff standings as of right now. We're still winning the division, but whoever wins this game will be in first place in the North. Still 21-10 as we head to the 4th quarter. Hopkins makes the catch. Nice run after the catch. Take it up to the 23-yard line. Now King Henry trying to get loose, and he's running like royalty. We chop him down at the goal line, but he falls into the end zone, and that's going to make our job of coming back a little bit more difficult. We're down by 18. We're going to find Chase. Got a good block. Run after the catch looking good as we cross midfield with 8:27 on the clock. We're going to run the ball with Brown, and Roquan Smith ain't playing around. 3rd down and 3. We give the ball right back to Brown again. Should have audible because Roquan Smith is not having it today. 4th and 3. Gonna fire it underneath, and that pass gonna be caught by Yoshi Voss. Move those chains from the 20-yard line. Give the ball to Brown again, and Brown will take this one all the way to the 21-yard line. 2nd down and goal. We get the ball to Pirine up the gut, untouched. Touchdown, Cincy, and the Bengals are down 11. 3rd down and 3. We got to get a stop. We're not going to get a stop. Man-on-man coverage. They beat us with Andrews. He makes the catch, and it's a first down. Henry up the gut, breaks a tackle, breaks another, fighting for every inch, and he takes it all the way up to the 31-yard line. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Lamar Jackson fires it. If it's a perfect pass, we pick that thing off. He overthrows it. Nobody makes the catch. They're in field goal range. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So good job by our defense getting the ball back for our offense routes running a touchdown, because now it's a 2-touchdown lead for the Ravens. Looking downfield as Burrow throws it on the run and throws a dot. Perfect pass, and we have this one up to the 27-yard line. 1st down and 10 now from the 15. Burrow fires it underneath, caught by Noah Fant, and he's going to take this one down to the 2. So 3rd down and goal. Burrow under some pressure, Burrow gets sacked, and we go backwards, and the field goal does nothing for us. There's only 31 seconds on the clock, so we're going to throw it, and we had a earlier. It was Yoshivas, but we throw it a little bit late, and it still works out. So now we got to go for the onside kick, and the Ravens are there for the recovery. We only have one timeout left, so that is going to do it. The Ravens come to town, they get their revenge, and they take first place away from us. So that's not good, but we got stood up to an 81 overall in his rookie campaign, which is good. He gets another upgrade, so he's up to 82 overall. He's not done. He gets another upgrade. No, that's Dax Hall, excuse me. I was getting carried away, but he did have a couple of upgrades, and that's good. Definitely was a tough loss. Everything from the game plan to the effort, we lost. We just have to move on. We're moving on to Miami. That's what we're doing. We're moving on to the Dolphins. It's going to be Cincinnati taking on Tua Tagovailoa and a very high-powered Miami offense. But it's just 7-7 here in the first quarter, or second quarter, I should say. We're going to find Higgins, who makes the catch, and that is just a beautiful job by T. Higgins. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase at this moment in the season like 1 and 2 in receptions apiece. So that's not bad. I don't mean on the team. I mean in the whole league. So we have found ourselves up by 6. We missed the PAT. I believe it got blocked. But yeah, all I do know is 13-7 is the score. Got a sack there. Tua on the run. And remember when they were tanking for Tua? Remember when Flores was like, they want us to tank for Tua? How did that work out? I just don't believe in tanking. Not in football. Maybe in other sports it works out. I don't think it really works in any sport. But hey, it is what it is. If you're trying to win championships, I don't know how many teams. It worked out for the Spurs. That was a unique situation. David Robinson was hurt. Then they just decided to shut it down. To me, that's a little bit different. But hey, it is what it is. Let's move on. Brown, he gets the carry. That's going to be a first down. Burrow going to fire this one. That pass caught by Higgins takes a big hit, but makes it 4th and 1, and we would decide to punt it away. I know. Sometimes I should go for it. I know, but I punt. I don't know. That's just me. Second down, 13. Play fake. Tua under pressure. And Hendrickson, I'm happy we did not trade him. I would have liked the better left tackle, kick Brown over to the right side, but I'm happy that we have Hendrickson. They're going to fire this one deep, and that pass broken up by Cam Taylor-Britt. He has proven to be a very, very good corner to us, and it's 16-7 to end the first half of play. So 24-10 is now the score. Burrow going to fire this one over the middle, caught by Higgins. Another first down for him. Piron in the backfield, going to turn and hand the ball off to him. He's loose, not the speediest of backs, but he takes it up the gut for a first down. He remains in the ball game. Going to get the ball to him again, and sometimes it's better not to have a home run hitter back there when you're trying to milk the clock. Keep the football away from the opposing offense. Taj Brooks is like, I am a home run hitter, though. He's going to take that thing to the crib. Touchdown, Bengals, and the route is on. 6:21 to go here. Tua, you're down by 21. Looking downfield, and it's night. And again, he says night to the opposing quarterback. Another sack for him. He's been a pleasant surprise this season. Looking downfield, 4th down and 11. That pass will be broken up. And that's Turner gets a hand on the football. And we will end up winning 34-10 versus Mike McDaniels and the Miami Dolphins. Yoshivas up to 78 overall. Slot upgrade, just 75 overall. But hey, we're going to work on that just a little bit more. So now we're taking on the 3-12 Arizona Cardinals. I believe this is week 17. 2 more games until we get to the postseason. If you're still watching, I appreciate it. If you took a break and came back, I appreciate that as well. Let me know, is this too long? Is the pace okay? I know it's going to be long. It's a full season, but I don't want it to be like dragged out, and I want to play every single game. That's how I do it. I don't typically like the sim. That's just me. So yeah, let me know if you felt like it was too long. If the pace wasn't quick enough, just let me know, and I'll make sure to make adjustments accordingly. Anyways, up the gut goes, who is that? That James Conner. James Conner, he's healthy. Trey Benson, he's also healthy. I mean, if Arizona could stay healthy, maybe they might have had a better season, right? Wilson to the outside, going to go nowhere fast. And Hendrickson, we're worried about this. And, oh, I know I told y'all, update y'all, he is getting rest. I told y'all in the beginning that he will get rest if I feel like wear and tear is wearing him down too much. He is a phenomenal player. I don't think he needs too much more practices. Obviously, we want to keep him fresh. But yeah, Burrow is now second. He was on top of the NFL, but he had a couple of snow games that kind of hampered his stats. So he's second behind Stafford, who's playing in lovely conditions in LA. And SoFi is technically a dome anyway. So first down and 10, Burrow taking a shot downfield. That pass going to be caught, and Burrow can do it in the snow. This snowy condition, perfect for me. I can see clearly now. There goes Brown to the right side, and he's going to pick up a first down. From the 32-yard line, give it to Brown again. It is still snowy, so let's run the ball here in Cincinnati. Show some toughness as he gets loose, crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go. The Bengals are going to cross the goal line with another phenomenal run by Chase Brown. He has been a very good running back. He might mess around and get to like 90-something overall. Second down and 2 from the 43-yard line. There goes Benson. And Benson, he's going to pick up a first down up to the 34-yard line. Now Murray surveying the field. He's just going to tuck it and run. It has a first down and then some. You better get down. He does not, and Battle delivers the boom. But Murphy is like, I'm built differently. I think if that's real life, Murray will be feeling differently about his decision not to slide. Anyways, they're going to spike the ball, going to be in field goal range for this field goal attempt, and the kick is up. Kick is good. And the Bengals find themselves down by 10 to the 3-12 Arizona Cardinals. Now, we would score a touchdown in that third quarter. And I know I said I don't like simming. I am simming the first and third quarters, but that's just to kind of speed up the gameplay. But obviously, I'm playing the whole second and fourth quarters just to speed this along. I ain't got all day to be playing Madden. You feel me? Anyways, that pass is going to be caught by Jamar Chase, and that will result in a first down. First down and 10. Get the ball to Pirine, and Pirine will take it north and south. Takes a big hit, but he is going to pick up a first down there. Second down and 1. Chase Brown crosses the goal line. Touchdown yet again, and that touchdown will give us the lead. But then it gets blocked, and not only does it get blocked, he does not get touched until he gathers the football. And when he gathers the football, he's like, I have reservations for 6. Is my girl and his family, or her family. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's a special evening. So they get the 2-point conversion there. So 20-19 is now the score. Murray's going to fire this one to the right side. It's going to be caught, and it's a first down. Third down and 9. Looking downfield. Still looking, firing it. It's going to be caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. So the Cardinals take the lead. They're going to go for 2. They run the ball with Benson, and we are all over that. So no 2-point conversion for them. We take over down by 5. Burrow throws this one over the middle. That pass is going to be caught by Higgins. Again, having himself a phenomenal season. 5 catches, 66 yards. Going over the middle to Chase now. Again, trying to get him the triple crown. He makes the catch, and that's going to be a first down. Now we're going to run the ball. The blocking, phenomenal. The vision was good as well as we pick up 9 yards. Second down and 1 with 2:42 on the clock. There goes Brooks into the secondary. Takes a whole squad to bring him down. 2 minutes on the clock. Pirine gets the carry. Good blocking, good patience. We reach out for the first down. We pick it up. Now it's second down and 8 with 54 seconds on the clock. And throw it to the left side. That pass caught by Chase. And we got this one down to the 4-yard line. Pirine back in the ball game. Third down and inches from the 4. We give it to 34. Brought down without scoring a touchdown. We'll take that. Third and goal from the 1. Though, can we punch it in? We do with Taj Brooks. And the Cincinnati Bengals take the lead back late. So 26-25 is the score. We went for 2. We got it. So it's 28-25 to take a shot deep. That pass incomplete. And that is your ball game. We have made it to the last game of the season with a 11-5 record. Can we push our record to 12-5? That will be good. Fairchild, it's a slow process for him. I think it kind of is for all offensive linemen. You really don't get too many high offensive linemen, but he's 76 overall right now. So I'll take that all day long, and I do believe that he has star development, and yes, he does. And obviously we are a development wizard is our coaching archetype. We also got Mims, another Georgia Bulldog. He's up there. So we got 2 Georgia guys on the line. One's a 1-year player, one is a rookie, and we're doing pretty good in our development of them. But again, I think that offensive linemen, they don't get the same like high overalls that's developing them normally. I think, again, haven't gotten a newer Madden in a very long time, at least 4 years, I want to say. Anyways, we're going to try to lock up our next opponent's passing attack as our man Demetrius Knight remains at 80 overall. Felipe, he's downgraded. So is Shedeur Sanders. So is almost everybody on the Cleveland Browns except for Myles Garrett. Everybody has gotten worse playing for this team. We started off taking on the Browns in week 1. We're going to finish up the season week 18 versus the Browns, and that's crazy that guys have gotten worse. So Felipe rocking that number 11, going to hand that thing off to the rookie running back. And Junkins weaving through traffic, breaking ankles and breaking hearts, takes this one all the way to the 22-yard line. Felipe throws it over the middle. That pass is going to be incomplete. They went for it on 4th down, and I pity the fool. You should have took your 3. I mean, this is the last game. Why not go for it? Leave it all out there. We're going to throw this one to the flat. It's going to be caught by Higgins. Turns upfield at 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Burrow looking. Throws a rocket. Caught by Chase. Chase gets this one all the way to the 22-yard line. Looking downfield is Burrow. That pass broken up. And on 4th and 6, I'm going to take my 3. Kick is up. Kick by McPherson is good. And we're up 6-0 versus the Cleveland Browns in the Battle of Ohio. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. So here in the 4th quarter, we have the football. Gonna get this thing to Piron. We're up by 5. It's 12-7. Very low-scoring game here. We get the ball back to Piron because I am looking towards the postseason. I don't want to get Chase Brown shaken up or get him beat up at all with the wear and tear. Give it back to Piron. 2nd down and 5, and he's loose yet again. Look at the moves. Refusing to go down. He's like, I'm going to put this game on tape. You feel me? 2nd down and 9. Taj Brooks in the backfield going to fake it to him. And, yeah, you can't do no play fakes with number 95 just sitting there and waiting on you. So 3rd down and 20 from the 47-yard line. Joe Burrow looking downfield, throwing it to Chase, and I believe my arm hit the offensive lineman in front of me. The ball goes nowhere. Hendrickson still playing tough. He's healthy. I love to see it. 3rd down and 14. Phillip Rivers looking downfield. Phillip Rivers under pressure, and Phillip Rivers is going to go down Miles Murray. Or is that Murphy? Murphy with the takedowns. The 3rd down and 6 for us. That pass caught by Gesicki, breaking tackles. Nice spin move like he's a ballerina. And then on 4th and 2, he gives the ball to Chase Brown, and Myles Garrett and company are like, no, you better run the ball the other way, son. So they're still in the ball game. They can still beat us. Rivers from the pocket chucks it deep, and it's going to be caught. He just like launched that thing to Robinson, and it's 1st and 10 from the 29. Junkins, he makes the catch, gain of 8. 3rd down and 2, they fire it. That pass caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. So they're up to the 17-yard line, 1st down and 10. Going to go and fake the jet sweep, and B.J. Hill, he has been basically hurt all season long, been hurt twice this year, makes the play there. And now Phillip Rivers trying to get loose. Knight is there for the takedown. 1st and goal from the 5. Phillip Rivers throws it, and that pass is caught as a touchdown. It is with 19 seconds on the clock. Are we really going to lose to the Browns to end the season? I think we might. They're going to go for 2 here. That pass is caught. Touchdown. Or 2-point conversion is successful, I should say, not a touchdown. So we're down by 3. 19 seconds on the clock. We still have all 3 timeouts, and Burrow goes down. He loses the football, and we're going to take an L to the Cleveland Browns to end the season. So we started off, what did we start off at? 7-1, 8-1, and then we had the simulation versus Steelers. We lost that one. We lose to the Ravens, lose to the Patriots, lose to the Bills. I mean, these are some of the better teams, as Chase Brown is now 89 overall, just normal development. But the way he played this season, his development shot up. His overall shot up. B.J. Hill finally getting some playing time, so he gets some development points, some XP. But yeah, like the second half was just a rough season, which is good. You know what I mean? You know, if you've been with me, you know, my journey on this YouTube thing, I don't like it to be too easy. You know what I mean? Like CPU is CPU. It could be all Madden. It could be the hardest slider set, and you're going to learn the tendencies of the computer. They might not learn yours. But Jenkins, he's going to be out. Stewart, he's going to be out. And Carter, they're going to be out for the postseason. And we have fallen all the way down to the 7th seed. At one moment in time, we were the 3rd seed, and I think we were the 2nd seed at one moment in time. And now we're the 7th seed. The Chargers, Ravens, Patriots, and Jags are your division winners. Bills, Colts, and us are your wild card teams. Burrow, 4,181 yards, so we got him his goal. Also, a decent touchdown interception ratio. Chase Brown up over 1,200 yards, 16 rushing touchdowns. Brooks also got into the end zone a lot as well. Then Jamar Chase, 95 receptions. Higgins with 90. They both got over 1,000 yards. 11 touchdowns for Chase. I'm not quite sure that's Triple Crown worthy, but hey, 1,000-yard season, 90-plus catches, 10-plus touchdowns. We would take that all day long. They only have too many guys give up too many sacks, so that's all right. That's okay. Solo tackles goes to Knight. Total tackles, 160, 14 TFLs, and he had 5.5 sacks. Stewart with the most TFLs with 17. Hendrickson with 16. Also Hendrickson with 12 sacks. Stewart with 8.5. Battle with 5 picks. I want to say at least 4 of those were users. Stone with 3. Hill with 3. Knight with 2. And Turner with 2 as well. So Joe Burrow, I believe, was 5th in passing yards for the season. Stafford, he is your league MVP. Coach of the year goes to Mike Vrabel. I mean, these things could happen in real life. I mean, yeah, they very well could happen in real life. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is McConkey, another Georgia Bulldog representing those San Diego Chargers. His teammate finished 2nd in Herbert. Greenlaw is our AFC Defensive Player of the Year. I'm only going to do the AFC because that's the conference that we're in. Hampton is your Rookie of the Year. Genty finishes behind him. We had 2 guys up for it, and it's going to go to Knight. I think Knight did deserve it more than Stewart, but Stewart was definitely a good candidate. And then Carter was also up in there as well, although I may look to replace him with a veteran middle linebacker. But hey, we'll see how things work out. Best quarterback was Herbert. Best running back was Henry. McConkey is your best receiver in the AFC. Best old lineman goes to Quinn for those Denver Broncos. Harold Landry III is your best defensive lineman. Greenlaw, your best linebacker. Knight finished 2nd in that. That's great for a rookie. Battle finished 2nd for best DB behind PS2. Our kicker is nowhere to be found, really, towards the bottom of that list. So Burrow, he's feeling good. We get an XP boost. That's good. Really haven't upgraded the coach too much. I will do that, but again, I've just been focusing on the players, and maybe that's what we started to lose in the second half of the season. But now it's wild card weekend, M&T Bank Stadium. It is game 3 of the Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. We won here earlier. They beat us at our place. Will things change? Will things stay the same? It's playoff football. Anything is possible. We're down 14-0. Second quarter action now. They're going to run the ball with Henry, and Henry is going to go backwards. So 3rd down and 13. Lamar Jackson with time throws it underneath. It's going to be caught by Henry. Good job wrapping up and bringing him down. So 1st down and 10 from the 23-yard line. Burrow looking, sets his feet, firing. That pass going to be caught by Chase, and that will result in a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, Burrow looking. That pass going to be caught by Chase. Breaks a tackle. Spin move again, but then Hamilton lays the lumber. The ball comes out. Smith recovers it. It's like deja vu from, what was it, week 14, 15, whatever it was. Like, my goodness gracious, like losing to the Ravens ain't no fun. And now we give them great field position from our own 35-yard line. I think this is a design quarterback keeper. Not very well executed, and we get to the quarterback there, and it's going to be a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. They fake it to Henry. Jackson throws it to the flat. Going to find Ricard, the big fullback. And we need a fullback on this team. I love getting the fullback involved. Get your fullbacks involved. That pass going to be broken up. Looking for Andrews. So good job by our secondary. Holding them to a field goal. But this field goal is big. If you make it like a 6-point game, that's not that significant. But if you go from 7 to 10, that is significant. You go from 14 to 17, it is significant because it adds another possession where you have to score. So we're down by 3 possessions now. Burrow, under some pressure, escapes out the back door, has running room. He's going to take off and gets out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 4 carries, 38 yards for him. We get the ball to Chase Brown, got some good blocking, and Brown takes it to the 36-yard line. So first down and 10 from there, and we're looking good, we're feeling good, and hopefully this drive will end with some points for us. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what we can't dial up. So first down and 10, 12 personnel out there from the gun. Burrow escapes the rush and throws it to Font, who breaks a tackle, and then he gets chopped down. It's going to be a pickup of 5 yards from the 31. Burrow fires it. That pass caught by Higgins. Can he pick up a first down? He's close to it, but they're not going to give it to him. So 3rd and inches. We're going to run the ball with Brown, and Brown is loose. And Brown breaks a tackle. Hamilton is a killer out there. 1st and goal from the 10. Going to throw it to the corner of the end zone. Yoshivas makes the catch. Touchdown, Cincy. And we're back in this ball game. But we can't surrender any more points. We're down by 10. That pass is going to be caught, and it's going to be a gain of just 2. 2nd down and 8. They get the ball to Henry. And Henry running people over. Henry's still loose. Takes 2 to bring him down after he ran over 2 DBs. Where my linebackers and D-line at? We cannot let him get this to the 3rd level so easily. He does so again. Now they're going to fake it to him. Lamar Jackson takes off, breaks the tackle, and brought down. And that's going to bring that run play to an end. But they do pick up a first down. They throw it up the seam. That pass is caught. And Lamar Jackson having himself a game to remember here in the postseason. First down and 10, going to find Andrews, and Andrews did it to us in the regular season when we were in man coverage on him, and he does it here again. 24-7, minute 50 on the clock, screen pass to Brown, big block there to the 40, and forced out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Burrow looking downfield, going to throw this one to the corner, it's caught by Jamar Chase. First down, Bengals. And now it's 2nd down and 4 from the 31-yard line. Play fake. Burrow going to Chase again. Makes the catch. Turns upfield and went inside the red zone with under a minute to go. We still have all 3 timeouts right at the 17-yard line. Burrow looking. Burrow rolls right. And Burrow's going to throw it. Has a man open. That's Tinsley down to the 1-yard line. Offset island. We get the ball to Pirine. And Hamilton again. Is he just like a hit stick king out there? What is happening? We go up the gut. We're not going to. Could we cross the goal line, please? 3rd and goal. Going to go to the air from the 2-yard line, and Burrow gets hit. The Ravens with a goal line stand to remember. They're going to be like, you remember when we stopped y'all? Y'all was at the 2-yard line, couldn't do nothing in the wild card round. Y'all straight tripping. 24-7 is the score as we head to the 4th quarter. It's 24-14 now. They go up the gut with Henry. Hill's there for the stop. They run the quarterback keeper. We get the stop, but they're going to challenge it. And the challenge looks to be a very good idea for the Ravens because they're going to say he did pick up the first down. So the 13-4 Ravens are trying to punch their ticket to the divisional round. We're trying to hold on for dear life. 2nd down and 6. Play fake to Henry. They throw it to the flat to Hopkins. Hopkins will not get away from Hill. So 3rd down and 1. They fake the run. They got a man wide open, and it's Andrews, and it's a touchdown. And now we're down by 17 again. So we got to do something quick, fast, and hurry. Send up a screen pass. We go backwards. Humphreys with the TFL there. From the 25-yard line, 2nd down and 16, throwing a strike to Chase, gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 8 catches, a $101 for him today. Gonna go with a little quick out route caught by Yoshivas, and that is gonna result in a gain of 7, making it 2nd down and 3. And then Gesicki on the wheel route, perfect call, great execution. He's gonna burn Washington, who had a pick versus us in Cincinnati. We burn them here, and we're down by 10 again with 7:10 on the clock. They're gonna get this thing to Henry. Henry just bullying my secondary. If a linebacker and a D-line don't touch him first, if he gets to the secondary untouched, it is just a recipe for an absolutely big-time disaster. They go with the little RPO. Hopkins makes the catch, breaks a tackle. Knight chases him down out of bounds. From the 49-yard line, he turns and hands the ball off to Henry, and their running back is a power driver, takes her right to the heart of the defense, into the heart of Cincinnati fans everywhere. 1st down and 10 with 5:05 to go. We're going to throw this one quickly to Gesicki. Again, a tight Tight coverage there. Maybe not the best read. We throw the ball up top to Higgins, who makes the catch. And we're back in Ravens territory at the 44-yard line. Burrow steps up. He's going to tuck it and run it. He's going to get down, but he does have a first down in his back pocket from the 30-yard line. Burrow looking. Burrow steps up, gets hit, and now it's 2nd down and 10. Well, our season in Baltimore. Burrow underneath. That pass caught by Brown, but a quick tackle by Hamilton, who's just a tackling machine. 3rd down and 8. Burrow up top looking for Tinsley, but he can't hang on to it. So 4th and 8 now. Can we move the chains? Burrow looking left side is caught by Yoshevich, and that's going to result in a first down. We're going to run the ball, just trying to give Burrow a blow, but no, that's not going to work out. 2nd down and 12. Burrow going to fire that thing, and that pass is caught. Yoshi another one. 1st and goal from the 4. Burrow to the flat, caught by Brown. And, on this defense, it is so fast. It looks like it's an easy touchdown, and it's not. That looked like to be pass interference, but it's not. 3rd and goal from the 3. Burrow throws it quickly. He's on his back yet again. Can they get another goal line stand? And they do. 2 goal line stand by the Ravens, who were inside their 5 twice and walked away empty-handed both times. So the Ravens are trying to protect that 17-point lead, and Henry is like, trust me, coach, just let me run the ball. He is a bowling ball out there as he just continues to bounce off Cincinnati Bengals like bowling pins. He gets another carry, breaking more tackles. Good thing first he stepped out of bounds. My gosh, minute 44 on the clock. They give it to him again. Good tackle. And we're going to stop the clock with a timeout. We have 1 left. They're going to run the ball on 2nd down and 10. And we're going to burn our last timeout. So we stop and we might get the ball back with around 40 seconds on the clock. And Knight saves a first down. So we're going to get the ball back with around 51 seconds on the clock. Burrow fires it to the left side. It's going to be caught by Gesicki. But again, these short passes do nothing for us. We got to go downfield. So we chuck it deep. Chase, can he make the catch? He got his hands on the football, but tight coverage. And that pass falls incomplete. 3rd down and 6. That pass dropped by, I believe that was Gesicki. And now it's 4th and 6. Looking downfield, that pass is caught by Tinsley, but tick, 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 tick. And I think it's officially, we're going to officially say our season is going to come to an end in Charm City as the Ravens are going to hang on for the win. We won't even get this last snap off. 38-21 is the final as the Ravens move on to the divisional round. So congratulations to them. Overall, I thought it was a very good season. Obviously, the Bengals, I believe, what 4 wins for the Bengals this season? I really can't remember. I should have looked it up right before I said it. But Jamar Chase, 99 overall, continues to be the best receiver in the game for us. We got Burrow up there as well. Knight gets another upgrade. He's up to 81 overall to finish out his rookie campaign, which is phenomenal. I may adjust the progression. I may adjust the age in which they start to regress or whatever. But as of right now, I'm just going to keep things as they are. The Ravens will make it to the Super Bowl, but they will end up losing to the Detroit Lions 31-21. Jimmy Ward, he is going to retire. Here goes some of the other guys retiring. Harrison Smith, I think he is a Hall of Famer. Maybe not first ballot. Might take him a few years after he's eligible to get him, but I think he's a Hall of Famer, no doubt. Cameron Hayward, he's finally going to hang it up. Do you think the Steelers hang on to guys a little bit too long? Adam Thielen, he's going to call it a career as well. So is Cooper Kupp. He's done so. I don't think in real life he is going to retire, but he does here. Alvin Kamara, is he going to? I don't think he is in real life, but he does here. Von Miller, he's going to call it a career as well. Zach Ertz, he's going to be done. I do think that that's pretty realistic. Matthew Stafford, I think it's up in the air whether he retires or comes back. I know he was dealing with a back injury in the early part of the season. But, I mean, hey, you get your team all the way to the NFC Championship game, and, I mean, things start to feel a little bit different in your back. Who knows? But great career from here. Either way, I think Matthew Stafford has turned out to be, I think, one of the better quarterbacks that we have ever seen in NFL history. And obviously, we've seen a lot of quarterbacks, but with what he was able to do in his second act in LA, winning the Super Bowl, getting his team to the playoffs time and time again, and showing that he's one of the better throwers of the football ever. I mean, like, He might not have the rings like Brady or Montana, but he has that one. And I mean, he has a rocket of a right arm. Khalil Mack, he's going to call it a career. Keenan Allen, he's going to call it a career as well. Felipe, year 17, he is going to call it a career as a Cleveland Brown. The Browns are losing a gang of people. We lose one guy, it's Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, he is going to call it a career. And then these guys, I believe, were free agents. Mercedes Lewis, 20 years in the NFL out of UCLA. He is going to call it a career. One of the better blocking tight ends at the later stages when he got to Green Bay. That's what he was. But with Jacksonville, the man was an absolute mismatch nightmare. He's going to call it a career as well. So for the most part, I believe Henry's coming back. I wish Henry would retire, and he's up to 13,000 yards rushing. I think Derrick Henry has a chance to catch Emmett. Depends on how long he wants to play. If he wants to finish out his career like a Frank Gore, I think he's definitely gonna catch him. If he doesn't want to finish his career out that way and wants to compete for championships and contenders, and still get paid fairly well, then maybe not. Maybe he has like 3-4 years left. But if he can play 3 to 4 more years at a high level, because he's 5,000 plus yards behind. I mean, crazier things have happened. I think he has a chance to catch Emmett. It just depends on how he wants to finish out the rest of his career as we finish out the rest of the guys who are retiring from the NFL in the Cincinnati Bengals full season franchise. We're not done. We got the off season. I figure I would tack on the offseason to these episodes so it's not obvious whether we won the Super Bowl or didn't win the Super Bowl. So we're going to go through the offseason. Clark? Somebody, defensive coordinator, get about it. We're going to bring in Ortega. And after that game, I did this right after the Ravens game, I was like, we need to stop the run, okay? We need to stop guys like Derrick Henry. I don't know if that's wise, but we need to keep him going up the gut. We need to shut him down. So our man Hendrickson, I will give him a 2-year deal. He likes the contract. He's coming back to Cincinnati. Hill, I want to bring him back because he played very, very well for us. I like his size at 6 foot, so we're going to bring him back. And then I was like, I need to find somebody else. In my franchises on the PS2 series that I do, I usually just re-sign 3 guys. I might do that here. I also have a Miami Dolphins franchise and Madden 13 on the other channel. I might adopt that there because I feel like in this scenario, they kind of always re-sign with you. Sometimes they don't, but you typically have enough cap room to make re-signings. So we do re-sign him. I want to see if Font would take any offer, and he's not just going to take any offer, so he's not going to re-sign. We're going to let the rest of the guys walk. I think in the first round, we have to attack interior offensive line. Obviously, we have Fairchild. He's going to be here to stay for at least the next half decade. But center and the guard opposite of Fairchild, I think we need to work at. I think Ben Riaz will be a great pick. Late first round, early second round, has a first round grade. So I like that. Guards, our guard situation wasn't the greatest. They have us taking Big Ben. That's who I think we should take. That's who the computer thinks we should take. So everything is pointing to taking him in the first round of the draft. So Ricard, he's out there. I want a fullback. Why not get the guy that was blocking for King Henry all these years? I also want to get DJ Reader. Hill was injured a lot. Jenkins, obviously, I know that he's on the roster as well, but I would like to upgrade that position. And then Levante David on a 1-year deal. I would love to rent him for 1 year, and maybe he can be a mentor to Carter and some of our other linebackers. So Ricard is going to sign. David is going to sign. Reader did not sign. So we can go down the list and offer a 1-year deal to Jones, and Jones, he will sign. Daniel Jones is now an Oakland Raider. Mariota is going to L.A., and so is Richardson. Yeah, so Anthony Richardson in L.A. Javonte Williams going back to Denver. Going back there. White, he is moving on, I believe. And Gainwell, he's still out there. Robinson going to Denver as well. Nick Chubb is still available. And Mitchell has signed with those Detroit Lions. I was looking at Gilliam, but I just like Ricard. And he was more interested than Gilliam, so why not? Juju Smith-Schuster going to those Saints. Kirk is going to L.A. Kelsey, he's not done. He's going to L.A. Waller, who was interested in coming to Cincinnati, and I would love to add a better tight end. I know our rookie really didn't get too many snaps, but we're going to see what's out there in the draft at tight end. But again, our priority is offensive line. That's what I said when we started this, that I want to give Burrow a brick wall in front of him. The Great Wall of Cincinnati will be great to have in front of Joe Burrow and open up running lanes for our talented running backs. All right. So moving on in free agency to the right guard position. I was thinking about maybe signing somebody, but I think we can get somebody around that overall in the draft. Hopefully, we're going to see what happens. And if it's not at guard, hopefully at center. We're going to see what happens. Jackson is a 49er. Jones is now a Cardinal. Edge rushers, the Patriots, they land the only left edge that has signed so far. DJ Reader, he's not going to go to us. He is going to go to the Bengals. To the Niners. We get Jones to come here to the Bengals. Joseph Day, he's moving on. A lot of guys just moving on. Jones, he's like, I'm up out of here. I'm going to sign someplace else. Martin, he is the top defensive end. He signs with a new team as well. Sam linebacker, every Sam linebacker got signed because nobody on their roster has Sam linebackers. It's just not a real position anymore. Very, very rarely do you see a 4-3 out there. The Niners, my favorite team, they use that sometimes, but for the most part, it's just 2 edge rushers and 2 inside backers and a nickel defense more times than not. So, yeah, there you have it. So, Sam's fly off the board. Wills are still out there. Cornerback Douglas going to the Steelers. Pierre going to the Saints. Taylor signs with the Detroit Lions. Fuller, he is now a Titan. Mosley, I believe he's staying in Minnesota. I want to say he was with Minnesota. And I believe he's going back, ex-49er. And Kevin Byard, he is going to Jacksonville. From Chicago to Jacksonville is where he goes. Hooker, he is on the move to New England. Strong safety. So the Bears lose both of their safeties. They lose both of them. Ouch. Chicago, what are we doing? You do get C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who I believe was a Bear at the end of this season, and Folk is going to Carolina. So congratulations to him. And Townsend is now a Denver Bronco. So, ladies and gentlemen, our approval rating with the players up to 82 overall. I like that, or 82%, I should say. But now it's time for the NFL draft. It's the commish. We all know him. Some of us like him, I guess. Does anybody really love Roger Goodell? I don't know. But he's the commish. So when it comes to centers, our center's 75 overall. He's in year 10, though, so he's not going to get too much better if he even gets better at all. But there was a trade proposed. We can get the Vikings first round next year, a third, a fourth, and a fifth this year. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take that trade, and then I'm going to jump back into the first round. And then me being a noob, like I said, I haven't gotten this. I couldn't find draft picks. And I think I was in the wrong section. I was looking for draft picks, and I couldn't find draft picks. Don't judge me, but I think I needed to go to trading block, not trade finder. And I was like, what is happening? And by the time I figured out, there's a Dawkins available at center, but there's no centers available at pick 21 in the second round because we traded our first round pick away, thinking I could jump back in the first round. So I'm a noob. That sucks. It's 100% on me, obviously, because I'm controlling the guy. But my goodness gracious, I was like, I'll take that. I'm going to get 3 extra picks. And yeah, first round of next year, yeah. And I'm going to jump back in the first round and get our man Ben Riaz. But instead, our first pick is Brandon Hambrick. Now, he does have hidden development. So this might be a steal. And we can add another weapon to this passing core. That would be crazy. With our second pick in the third round, one of the Vikings picks, we get Beverly, a quarterback, I believe out of Michigan. He is no threat to Burrow, but he is an athlete, dual threat type of guy. So 86 overall acceleration, 74 overall speed. Our tight end has 84 overall speed, 91 acceleration. Here goes the rest of the draft class. Not great. They're in the mid-60s, nearly all of them. Our tight ends at 74 overall. Gesicki did get up to 80 overall, but I'm thinking about starting our rookie. Morales, he is your top draft pick. Edge rusher goes to the Titans, and you got Alexander Often. Then you got, You got Crawford, left tackle, going to the Raiders. Jones, he gets picked up by the Jets. So you had Gannon and Jones, your top 2 quarterbacks taken. Then a run-on-D tackles receive. I just kept everything. I know you can have, you could set position to be very, very strong. I'm going to just kind of leave it at normal. I'm not really going to touch it too much. I'm going to just leave it at normal. So you might not get too many generational talents with doing it normal. But that's just what I want to do. I feel like Madden sometimes when they try to hype up something new, it gets a little bit too gimmicky and not realistic. So I'm going to just stay away from it. That's just my opinion. Play the game how you want to play it. No judgment here. But now we get to where our first pick would have been. They take a linebacker, a Mike linebacker. We're not interested in Mike linebacker in this draft. So I wanted to get back into the draft around here. I wanted to trade back into the first round around here. And as we get closer and closer, Ben Reyes comes up at pick 31. And who got pick 31? The Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens took our center, who is going to be an absolute dog. 76 overall already. He is better than the center we have on our roster right now, and the guy's only 21 years of age. Chase still 99 overall. Burrow up to 98 overall officially, I think. With our scheme or something, he's like 99. I don't know, but he's 98 here. Hendrickson up to 93 overall. So we done a phenomenal job because I'm telling you, with the last updated roster of the regular season, there was only a handful of guys that were 80 plus overall, and now nearly darn near the half of the roster is up to 80 plus overall. I do plan on doing another franchise probably sometime after the draft is over, do it with like an updated roster there with the draft picks and stuff, and maybe we'll slow down development. But again, this is my first go around, so I figure why not. Ricard 83 overall. We also drafted a running back out of a fullback out of Georgetown. Yoshivas, he goes up. Jones, he has gone down. That's okay. He's not really in our future plans. And then we did draft the rookie as well. Again, I like Gesicki. I do. 83 overall speed, but I want to see what this tight end can do. It says future starter, day one starter. I'm going to do my magic to work him in, put him in some packages and so on and so forth. Fairchild, 77 overall. Our starting center, 75. Right guard is looking shaky, 67 overall. I do not love that, to say the least. Right tackle, though, looking decent at 78 overall. And again, this offensive lineman, it's hard to get them upgraded, which is, I know, it is what it is. Not a big deal. Stewart, 82 overall. Hendrickson, 93 overall, like I mentioned. The guys behind them, pretty solid as well. Guys who are in the 70s, like we've seen, we can get them up to 80 fairly quickly with some playing time and them contributing in a major way. So we got Jenkins and we got Jones. Hill was just not reliable. He's only 30 years of age, which is kind of towards the end of his career. 77 overall. He's probably not going to get too much better. But Jenkins, he's promoted to our number one guy without a question, and Jones will play alongside him. David, most likely a one-year rental. Carter, 74 overall, isn't bad. After his rookie season, he was like in the 60s range, but so was Demetrius Knight. He was in the 60s range, and now he's up to 81 overall. Turner, Tyler Britt, and Hill, beast. 85, 84, 82 respectively, all with 93 plus speed. Jones, 83 overall, 87 speed, and then Battle, we got all the way up to 85 overall. That's the roster. McPherson was one of those 80 plus overall guys I was talking about when we started this. So, hey, that's that. That's year one. I will be back for year two. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Hope you guys like this idea. I will see you guys again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best today. To me again, my friends. Peace, love. Hot sauce.